Hey guys, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, Kimberly, listen. You need something? Yeah, my shirt is fine. Go away. Hi. Hey, and I see y'all here. I love how y'all be in here chatting, just chatting it up. How are you guys? How was your holiday? Oh, where's my freaking timer? Lauren, can you bring me my cooking timer? It's in the on the island where the baking stuff is. Thank you. Hey, hey guys. Hey Kimberly. Hey Irene. Hey Bella Fiora. Hey Abigail. Thank you.
Next time, prepare yourself.
Hey Christine. Love you. Bye bye. Hey Christine. Hey Desiree. Hey Pepe. Hey Nelly. Hey Gig Mick. Gig GGMC. What's up? What's up GGMC? What's up Baba? Oh, hey Maya. So I'm starting a new thing now so that because a lot of people watch this on television, on their TV, on their smart TVs, so they're not able to see the timestamp. So every review, I'm going to have my cooking timer. I'm going to set it to 10 minutes. I'm going to chat with you guys for 10 minutes, and then we're going to get into it. So if you're just here for the review from right now to 10 minutes later, skip to that. That's when it's going to start. Oh, let me make sure my notes came over. Y'all, mother has been through it this week, but I'm better. God is good. Oh, hold on. I don't actually, we're probably going to chat more because I don't have a lot of notes for this episode. I'm not saying a lot didn't happen, but it was just, I don't know. I think my reviews are longer when it's more comedy. This one didn't have like a lot of comedy. It just had it was very serious and sweet, not a lot to laugh at. So this one will probably be a bit quick. Oh, yay, Kitty. Yes, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Fado. Hey, Shonda. Hey, Yo, Max. Hey, it's Kima. Hey, Tiffany. Come on. The moderators are in the building. What's up, Donna? Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Gina. Listen, some of you in the comment section, we might just agree about Zach because baby, like what's going on? Listen, I've learned from the last Black Bachelorette to just support my sis all the way through because I realized that as a Black woman, I can't be critical of the Black Bachelor's picks, the Black Bachelorette's picks, because a lot of like when I was reviewing Rachel's season, I would get a lot of people commenting and just be like, "Why don't you just support her? Why don't you just why don't you just go along with all of her decisions?" And I realized that as a Black reviewer, I guess because this was the first Black Bachelorette, people didn't want me to um, have the same playing field of critiques that I had for former bachelors and bachelorettes. And I get that. Wait, was that my first foray into it? I think it was my first foray into it. But, I get it and I totally understand. But I have a really hard time doing what people want me to do. I was trying to find another way to say it. So it's just like I take all of that into consideration. And then I go, this is my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want here. But I do want to be respectful of other people's feelings and just to let you know that I do understand where you're coming from. And yes, this world is not equal and fair, especially to Black people. But I'm a Black person and I'm watching another Black person and I'm commenting on what they're doing. If anything, I should be the one that has the most fairest critique out of everybody reviewing this show. Like I should be the one that everybody's, really, really listening to concerning what's happening here because I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not being extra hard on her, but I'm also not going to lie to you guys because this person is Black. And it's just like, oh no, what this pick is great. I think for her. When I don't really believe that, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I'm not going to go on easy on Tay Tay because she, you know, I don't know if she's identifies as Black, but the world sees her as that. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to go easy on her because of that, but I just feel like I'm as one, you know, melanated person to another, you should get that I'm being very honest and fair with what I'm saying here. So, but I learned that from Rachel. There were a lot of people who just wanted me to say that everything was okay, everything was great, and that I loved the decisions that she was making. And yeah, that's not going to happen here. I tried. I didn't feel good after I did those kind of reviews. I was like, I didn't really believe that, but I don't want people to think that I'm going extra hard on the Black Bachelorette because she should have an easier run. So I said all that to say, I'm going to say what I want, but I respect your opinion. Hey, Kitty, thank you so much for the super chat. Kitty said, I just want to say I love your spirit and you always make me laugh. Thank you for being you. Oh, wow. Keep it up. Thank you, Kitty S. Thank you so much for the kind words and thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you all again for being so flexible. Listen, I got to start listening to my body. The day before Thanksgiving, I think I cooked all the way up to 4 a.m. Then I went to sleep, woke up at 7 and cooked all the way until 3:30. And then I ate, hung out with my family. We watched some movies, some fun TV shows. We watched all of Chasing Atlanta and we watched all of G Status Hustle Atlanta. If you don't know what it is, it's a reality show on YouTube. It's 2 different reality shows on YouTube centering gay Black men in the Atlanta area. The shows are hilarious and we love them. Huge fans of Chasing Atlanta and G Status Hustle ATL. So we watched all of those shows and then I went to bed. But I guess because I was on like this internal clock, I like woke up again at 7 and I was just so tired and exhausted. Like the only thing I could do was eat because the food was delicious, but I just did not feel good. So thank you all for being so flexible, for being able to, you know, switch to another day and let your girl get rest. Because I wanted to be like fully present with you guys here. And I just wasn't. I knew if I would have got on that live, it would have been a quick one. And it just would not have been my best work. And I only show up to give you my best. So thank you all for being so flexible. I'm mad about Joe. I'm mad about Joe, the hot anesthesiologist. Not okay with that. So that's another reason why I gave you that little intro in the beginning about the Black Bachelorettes. I wasn't happy about that pick or that let go. Thank you. Thank you all. Oh God, we're going to disagree about Ben again, aren't we? We're going to disagree about Ben. Thank you, Christine. Caitlin, absolutely. Joe for Bachelor 2022. I'm here. I'm here for it. Let's go. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. I was not happy about Joe going. That's okay. I am Awesome Productions. Girl, Tiffany, we see each other, girl. We're here. I felt the same way. The same way. It's Kima. Okay, I listen. I felt like this review was going to be a little bit controversial with my thoughts on it, but I'm seeing that some of us are on the same page. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing, so we're good. We're good. Oh, we definitely need Asian Bachelor. It's time. It's time. Again, I realize that this show is made for white suburban women. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. I get that, right? You should have known that when you picked the first Black Bachelorette that this community was going to diversify quickly. And if you want us to keep on coming back, we have to be represented in this show as well. That's why so many Black women flock to this show, because like not saying that they didn't that the Bachelor and Bachelorette didn't have Black viewers before that, right? Because I told y'all, Trista season, me and my mom watched that and cried the first Bachelorette, we cried that entire season. So I get that, right? But if you want to maintain the new people that you brought in, you got to diversify, because diversity brought them to this show. And if you're not doing that, you can't sustain them. There are so many other love shows, like Love is Blind, came in and killed your ratings. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to continue to diversify if you want to keep these people around, because they came here because of the diversity. So it's time for an Asian Bachelor. It's time for, can we be real? It's time for like an urban bachelor and bachelorette. You know what I mean? Like I would love to see a bachelor with an accent that's like not Ivy League specific. You know what I mean? Like you're picking out what I'm putting down. Can we get like, listen, I love a Southern boy, right? But we get that so much. Can we get a bachelor from like the Bronx? Can we get a bachelor from Philly? Oh, he's going to be a mess. But, give us, a bachelor from that's a little rough, okay? Not everybody wants a farm boy, okay? Can we get a little rough bachelor? So it's time. It's time, my loves. Let's get into the review. Oh, can you shut up? All right, we hit our mark. We hit our mark, people just watching for the review. Yeah. Give us, an Afro-Latino bachelor. It's time. It's time. Yeah. So like a nice little Bronx bachelor, even a bachelor from Maine. I want an East Coast accent. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's get into the review. So, this episode, I said, not a lot to laugh at. It was really just like sweet and then serious, and then it got sweet again, then serious. This took us on an emotional roller coaster. Let's start off with the men. The first competition is that the men have to write a love song for Tay Tay. I think the Bachelorette and the Bachelor does this all the time because they know that they didn't get like musically gifted people. So it's just uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable and it's awkward and it's just so cringe. Like I was literally watching this episode like this. It was so bad. It was so bad from, Bennett rapping. His rapping was so like, I'm dating myself, but Teen Witch. Who knows about Teen Witch? Top that. Well, I'm hot and you're not. That's what it gave me. It gave me Teen Witch top that. And I was just like, okay, did it. Well, at least you tried. At least you tried. And then Blake. I'm over Blake. I'm so sick of him. I want him to go home. Not as a person. I don't know him personally. I'm just saying on this show, Blake, you're annoying because even in this little accordion song that was terrible, cringeworthy, even in this little accordion song, he's still talking about how he needs more time. At this point, no. You know what I mean? Tasia was nice to keep him around after he sat down with her and said, I just need more time. She was nice to keep him around that time. Now it's time for him to go. He still need more time. Girl, Tay Tay, love yourself. Love yourself. Ain't no way you need to keep some dude that's every day he sees you. He's just like, I still need more time. I'm still not over clear. Now I get it. This is a TV show. Blake could be doing that just for storyline. But listen, I at this point, as a woman, I would get tired of that. I would get tired of hearing that you still need more time because you're still not over this other chick. In the real world, this wouldn't last with any woman. Any woman. Tay Tay is being kind to this dude. I don't know why. I felt like the first time, I get it. I just stepped in. This was really weird. This wasn't my season. I came in to save somebody else's season. So I understand. But now we're here. And you're still telling me you need more time. After you done sink me in my little bedazzled army fatigue dress and in my little bikini, you still need more time? Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Like, no, love yourself, Tay Tay. Love yourself. And then Damar. Listen, when he was in his confessional, right, and we were watching him and he was talking about his, his song and everything that he was going to do, he brings up this guitar and then he starts this, was it spoken word? I think it was like rap poetry and like a gospel. So I don't know what this was. I don't know what kind of music this was, but the build up in the confessional and then we get this performance. I was like, oh, I thought she was going to do something. The way he was talking, the camera time that they gave him, I really thought that we were going to see I'll Be Sure. And when he got up, I was like, oh, what is this? Oh, gosh, this is that crack performer in the subway that be singing and it's terrible, but you know that something is wrong with him, so you just give him $1 because you're trying to be kind. That's what this performance was. And I was just like, okay, Damar, I really thought that you were going to bring it. My baby Ivan did though. His little rap, you know, if we're gonna call it that, was sweet. It was really, really sweet. And Tay Tay saw it, and she took him on a date because she thought that what he did was so kind and so sweet, and she felt like he really opened up to her. I want an invite to the wedding. I'm calling this. I'm calling this. I get that Ivan needs to open up a bit more, and Tay Tay, you have to stop acting like he's so young. I told you when women hit 30, we're just like, oh, we're instant grandma. We are instant nana. As soon as we turn 30, I'm like, you are 2 years older than him. Chillax. Chillax. If you were a man, you would think that Ivan was too old for you. So calm down, mama. Calm down. Like she keeps on playing into this, oh, he's so young. He's so okay, girl. But I do agree that he needs to come out of his shell a bit more because Tay Tay is fun. You know what I mean? I think she wants a guy that could match that fun and joy that she has. And Ivan is just so quiet and subdued. He's a sweetheart, but he needs to come out of his shell a bit more. And I think that she did really great with this date. Props to Tay Tay, right? Like, we don't talk about this enough. She's the freaking Bachelorette. She came in on somebody else's season during the pandemic and is doing the best that she can. So props to her. I think she's taken on a lot, especially in this, climate that we're dealing with as well. Like, we're dealing with a pandemic, we're dealing with the financial crisis, we're dealing with the race war, we're dealing with a coup in the White House. Like, there's a lot going on, right? So shout out to everybody who was still able to make it every day, like wake up and still keep on going like the world is normal, right? But I just wanted to give a shout out to Tay Tay because I like when I was watching this date with her and Ivan, I was just like, you know what, at this point, we probably would have been in a different country. We probably would have traveled somewhere at this point. She's honestly getting a, Section 8 Bachelorette season. This is real low income. You know what I mean? And not saying that that's what she deserves and not saying that that's a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, low income for life. Hope it ends, Lord Jesus. Please send an increase. But, ain't no shade in saying that because I know that life. But I'm just saying this show has a huge budget. And she is the first Bachelorette that has not been able to eat off of that budget. You know what I mean? She's getting a real, Filene's Basement kind of Bachelorette season when she really could have gotten a $1 billion season and she didn't get that. So props to her for still staying positive, stepping into this role and just taking it on and doing it so flawlessly. So props to her. So we have this floor is a lava game that Ivan and Tay Tay do in her apartment because they can't go anywhere, her little villa, because they can't go anywhere, right? With Ivan, like, okay, this floor is lava game. A man couldn't have did this with me. Like on our first date, I would be like, oh, okay. So are we here because you ain't got no money? Like, this is what we're doing on our first date. Like, this is cute when we're comfortable and we're like in a relationship. This is our first date. Like, I'm just meeting you or like trying to get to know you. Where's the steak? Like, you know what I mean? Why aren't we at STK? Like, why aren't we at the chef's table? Something like that, right? But I get because of the circumstances, I get why this is happening. But still, even in this situation, for me, I would have wanted like a beautiful dinner. Maybe give me a freaking country singer to come and sing "Love Is on the Rocks" or something like that while we're eating a nice little medium well steak. Okay, that's a cute first date, in my opinion. However, for a dude like Ivan, this date was perfect. This date was perfect because Tay Tay is trying to see if she can be in a relationship with this dude. And she likes him. He's a sweet guy. attractive. They're both, biracial. They had that there, and we saw how they connected on that. But are you fun? Can I have a conversation with you? Can we spend time together? Will it be a good experience? Because right now, when before the little date, when I'm hanging out with you, I'm pulling out a conversation. So I thought that this was very smart of her. Very, very smart of her with this Floor is a Lava game. You know what I mean? Because we were able to see a different side of Ivan. It was uncomfortable for him in the beginning, but, as they went on, he was able to get a little bit more comfortable, break out of his shell. They had a great conversation about, living in a world, looking a certain way, but being from two totally different cultures. I think that that was a great conversation to have. I will say this, not that there was anything wrong about this conversation. I ain't expected. Maybe I missed the commercials or something, and I didn't see this. I remember seeing a commercial of Tay Tay crying. I didn't think it was going to go here. I was like, oh, wait a minute. We went from, being biracial to my brother got incarcerated and beat up by correctional officers, George Floyd. What racism in America? I said, hold on. A lot happened, and it's like 15 minutes of the conversation that we got. Maybe this conversation was a bit longer, but I was like, oh, we are jumping into it right away. Like, we jumped into the deep as soon as Ivan opened his mouth, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't ready. We are going there. Come on, let's talk about the police. I just wasn't ready. I just didn't think that this conversation was going to go this way. I really thought it was just going to be about them being biracial. When George Floyd came up and how the police treat Black people, and his brother being incarcerated and beat up by correctional officers, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about it. I just wasn't ready for it. But props to Ivan and Tay Tay, because that was a very hard conversation to have, knowing who the audience for this show is, knowing the network that this show was on. That was risky. That was really, really risky. And I love that Ivan did this. I don't know if you guys caught it, but he said, I know that she's uncomfortable or talking about this, and like doesn't really feel that she can honestly say what she wants to say about it, but I want to let her know that I'm here for her and I'll protect her. You better tune in, King. You better tune in, because what he was saying was that she's the Bachelorette, and she's the Bachelorette on ABC, not BET. She can't have this conversation. Like, she can have it in a certain way that is very PC, but she can't say what she really wants to say. So the best thing for Tay Tay to do is to sit there and cry and say, I don't know why this is so sad. That's the safest thing for her to do. Makes sense. And I love that Ivan was just like, I'll say it, because I know you can't say it, but I'll say it. I love them. I love this couple. I like them. I'm going to ride for him, because I like the fact that he was able to tune in to what was going on and was just like, she can't really say it. She can't have this conversation. So I'll say what she can't say, and I'll protect her. I think this is the one, Tay Tay. Listen, y'all know I don't want my girl to like come out of this show with a husband. Not even a boyfriend. Not even a boyfriend. Listen, what I want for Tay Tay is for her to come out with somebody that she can play this game with. I like Ivan for her, but I like Ivan for Tay Tay 5 years later. Not right now, because 5 or 6 years later, because Tay Tay has to build her brand. She has to build her business off of this show. She cannot be tied down, no shade, with a husband and children right now. She has a lot of momentum. There's a lot of fire under this girl. She has to take all of these opportunities. She cannot be focused on trying to please a man right now while she's trying to build a business. Because I'm telling you guys, she can really walk out of here with, brand deals. She could walk out of here with, probably a line at Target or a line at like, if you can get Macy's, Target, or Bloomingdale's, you set. You and your family is set for life, because people love those kind of, celebrity brands, those celebrity home brands. You know what I mean? So she can really walk out of here with something like that. She can walk out with a, little wig or weave line. She can walk out of here with a little makeup line. Like, she can really, elevate herself and bring up the whole damn crew with this opportunity if she's smart about it. So listen, I know she's I know she's on the show for, love. I hope that's what she's here for. I hope she finds it later in life. Not right now. Not right now, because I just feel like she is the one. Like, she can go farther than Rachel. She can go farther than any of these other bachelorettes if she plays her cards right and if she has the right team. I feel like she needs to get somebody, maybe Ben. No, she can't do Ben. Who will play the long game with her? Who will play this? Spencer. I feel like she needs to take Spencer, pick him at the end. Already had this conversation. Like, we just going, we're going to meet every couple of months, take pictures, do an interview with People Magazine, go on Access Hollywood and be all booed up. All the while, we know that this ain't the real deal. And then at the end of the year, do a little solo interview with People Magazine, talking about how we broke up and this just didn't work out. But we are, we both wish each other well, and we want the best for him, and we'll remain good friends. That's what she need to do. That's just my opinion. I know, so let her find love, let her become my mom and a wife. Awesome. When she's 36. Not right now. She's not everybody else, right? I know people are watching the show. This is a Bachelorette. It's about love. It's about finding a husband. Yes, the game has changed for the Bachelorette and the Bachelor now. They're able to make money, okay? They're able to get great opportunities that they were not able to get years ago. So this ain't about finding a husband. This ain't about finding a wife. This is about finding a fortune. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. This is about finding a fortune. And she can do it. She can do it. She got to pick the right dude to play the long game. And then after that, still be texting Ivan. Like, oh my God, I'm still not over you. You know what I mean? Let's just date. You know what I mean? Like, can we just date? Let's talk for like a year and be like, oh, our busy schedules, we couldn't meet. Then, the next year, you and him could start to get serious. Not too serious, because Ivan wants to get married today. He is just that guy. Ivan is not the kind of guy you could date for 6 years. You can't. I'm just saying, always do a little something to stay in the back of his mind. So sad. So he never fully commits. I'm being honest. And then, at the 36th birthday, invite him out to your 36th birthday. And just be like, I just wanted my closest friends here. And we've always had a great connection. And then, at that birthday party, connect. You got your husband, you got your kids, you got your brand. You don't need the Bachelorette. You're set for life. You're set for life. Next thing you know, you're a co-host on Good Morning America. Girl, sis, take this opportunity. It won't come around again. But I said it to say, I like Ivan for Tay later in life, not right now. Great conversation. Love that they had it. It needed to happen. But if you're not pleased with how Tayshia handled that, just know she can't. That this wasn't, she can't be a woke Bachelorette. Like, let's, maybe later down the line, you know what I mean? Maybe, the Black Bachelorette from Philly, she could have that conversation. Not Tay. Tay can't have it. As you see, Rachel is having these conversations on Instagram. She don't have to have them kind of conversations on her show. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Now we get to the group date, right? With the men doing these like crazy tasks. I thought it was fun. I thought it was cute. I feel like every guy that did the task should have got a date rose. Like, I think that they all should have been able to make it to the next part, just because I just feel like this date was a big ask. It was a big ask. They're eating jalapeno pepper, like they're eating habanero peppers, drinking, blended bull bowls, embarrassing themselves with these orgasms. I just felt like they just did a lot, and probably all of them, in my opinion, deserve the date rose. Real quick, can we talk about how my mom, I done got her back into the show, because we were, Trista and Ryan stands for a minute, and then we just fell off of the show, and then we started watching it again with Rachel. But for some reason, she loves herself some Tay. My mama loves Tay and is very protective over her. So she came in my room and she was just like, are you watching them have the conversation about race? I was like, oh, it hasn't come on yet. She's like, oh, okay, move over, because I want to watch too. So we watched the whole conversation about race with Ivan and Tay. And then she stayed to watch the rest of the episode. No problem with that, right? But it got mad awkward when the men started, performing their orgasm. I'm just sitting here like, why? Why? Like, why come for the race talk and stay for the orgasms? Like, ma'am, we could have wrapped this up. It was just real awkward just watching her like, oh. Blake's orgasm. I hope you were joking. I hope you were What? What was that? Oh, real quick. Becca looked great. See what happens when you dump your racist boyfriend? You glow up. She looked great. And that other chick, I forgot her name, but she was the one that Mike was acting like he was interested in Paradise and didn't really want her. The Asian girl that played basketball, her. They look great. Becca, you glowed up. Stop opening your vaginas to racist white men, guys. Racist men, period. Racist, misogynist, homophobic men. Ladies, y'all gotta let them go. You cannot change them. And you can't be that girl that's just like, well, that's how he feels. I don't feel that way. That's just my husband's belief. If you're weighing down with him, that's your belief too. Stop busting it open for awful men. Nothing will ever change if you continue to be in relationship with these terrible guys. Because you'll just be that girl that's just like, well, he's being nice to me. He doesn't do this to me, so it's okay. If your dude is literally hating on people he has never met, never come into contact with, just saying the most awful and vile things, something wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. Why are you sleeping with? Why are you marrying him? Why are you having his children? Something wrong with you. You cannot be that girlfriend playing on the fence. No, I'm a supporter of the LGBT community. My husband just grew up different. You're trash right along with him. You can't just switch that up. No, my husband's a racist. I'm not a racist. I love all people, no matter if you're orange, purple, green. Why do y'all go to those freaking colors? Those colors don't exist. No matter if you're purple, black, or white. No matter if you're green, black, or white. Who the hell is green? Are we including sea creatures? Like, what is going on here? I said I'd have to say, if your man is trash, so are you. So are you. You can't get out of it. He's trash. If he's homophobic, you're homophobic. If he's a racist, you're a racist. If he hates women, you a self-hating demon. Let's move on. Zach. I can't believe he's made it this far. What's happening? Tay-Tay? Do you got a daddy fetish? Because I don't get it. I don't. Now, if Zach was like dating somebody on the Real Housewives of Orange County, that would make sense. Tay-Tay, what the hell is going on? Why? No shade. I like Zach. I think he's a nice zitty. But for the Bachelorette, this ain't the choice. Now, maybe, Tasia, maybe you're trying to, be all inclusive and just be like, older men deserve love too. Maybe that's what you're doing. Because Zach is not in his 30s. I don't care what nobody is saying. Was he in the war? You know what I mean? Did he start in Vietnam? Because why does this man look this old in his 30s? That don't make no sense. I'm telling you, this ain't a 36. This is not even a 39. This is a good 48. 48 for a Caucasian. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. We age differently. It's melanin. It's all right. Don't talk to me. Talk to the Lord. That man is not in his 30s. He's just not. I don't believe it. I don't receive it. So maybe Tasia is trying to be like the all-inclusive Bachelorette. Maybe that's what you're doing. But honey, every other Bachelorette can live her best life. You need to live your best life too. I don't get it with Zach. Unless you got a daddy fetish. Nobody's judging that. You're grown. Okay. I do what you want to do. But I'm just like, how is he still here? And how are you like grinding on him in a pool, making out with this daddy? Like he a daddy, not a zaddy. You know what I mean? Like what? I don't. And like she's into him. And he does the bare minimum. Let's talk about that. I'm sorry. Zach don't do nothing. How the hell did he make it this far? Taysh's just like, what are you doing to me? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just here with you. He don't got game like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is not no game going on here. This ain't no like, sex appeal going on with him. Tay, I don't get it. I do not get it. Do you still not know you're the hot black chick? Do you still not know, mama? Or is there still something up here that's making you think that you're that undesirable black girl in the suburbs? Is that what's happening, girl? I hope not. I hope not. Because Zach, I don't get it. Nice guy. I'm not saying nothing about this man outside of this show. I don't get it. That's just my opinion. My opinion, Tay. I don't get it. He does nothing. It's not like he's like going out of his way, just being extra special to her, checking in on her. He just shows up and he's just like, yeah, I'm here. And she's like, oh, I got to give him the rose. Men don't have to do nothing. It is so sad how easy their lives are. It is so sad. The bar is in hell. It ain't never getting out. It ain't never getting out because it is way too many women reaching down there to get it. It's too many of y'all. Y'all burning up your bodies, destroying your mind, just incinerating your heart. And you still reaching down to get that bar for what? It never has to be raised. Women will never allow men to raise the bar. Oh, treat me with respect. You don't have to do that, honey. I'm here. Take care of me, provide for my family. No, it's okay. Tell me where you're going, even if you're coming in at 3 a.m., respecting my time and my love and adoration for you. No, you don't have to do that. I'm willing to burn my arm off to go down to hell and get that bar. You don't have to do anything, King. Far too many women. Far too many. He does nothing. You know what I mean? I can understand, right? Going after a dude that you normally wouldn't go after. People just like, what's your thing in him? He treats me like a queen. Like, I don't have to do anything. He's there for me. He listens to me. He's everything I ever wanted and prayed for, and then some. I get that. Zach just shows up. Even when there's like men running to take her away, Zach is just with his drink. I'll talk to her when I can. Yeah. How are you guys doing? And she gives him the rose. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand Tay. I can understand if he was putting in work. Zach doesn't put in work. Oh my God. Is he like the hot guy? Is Zach the hot guy like in his community? Like wherever what are you soccer moms seeing in him? I don't get it. I don't get it. I can't believe he's made it this far. I cannot. Zach, I enjoyed our time together. I want to give you this rose. Listen, I was looking like the other men. I was like, what the heck? He's still here? How? I don't understand. I don't understand. And listen, Black people are not a monolith. I don't know what that woman is thinking. I don't know what her experience is. I don't know what's arousing her about Zach. I'm just saying, as for me in my house, I don't get it. I don't get it. What is he doing? Yeah. I just, I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing to you. It's what you're doing to me. To be a man, my God, today, my God, what a gem of a life. To just show up, and get rewarded. Wow. Well, I don't get it. I don't get it. Still love you, Tay. Me and you could be good friends. We do not have the same taste in men. We will never be fighting over a dude ever. Oh, will I fight over a dude anyway? Please. You think I'm burning up my arm to go down to hell to get that bar? It can stay there. It can stay there. No, sir, no, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm not burning up this gorgeous chocolate skin for who? Please. No, Idris Elba. No, he's married. Let's move on. Let's move on. Speaking of another dude I don't get, we're about to disagree. Ben. I don't get it. I don't get Ben. I don't understand how he still has a piece of her affection. I don't understand. And also, right? Again, Ben is a nice guy. I do not know him outside of this show. He gives me the ID channel. He got ID channel teas. I feel like Tay Tay could not break up with him. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Is he a Navy SEAL? You know, the military went. Listen, they be fine. Some of them be having good benefits, but girl, they don't come back the same. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I know we have some military wives in here. God bless you. God, we are all keeping you in our prayers. You can't break up with them men. Not all, but enough where it's just like, I've seen enough of them on the IG channel. Just like, you know what? I don't think I want to break up with a sniper. Okay, let's just tell the truth and shame the devil. I just don't feel like our girl can leave him. So I'm like, ma'am, break up with him now. Break up with him now, because you're not marrying him. You're not letting him in. You're not letting him into your Ebony Disneyland and thinking that he's leaving willingly. Ciao. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't get it, and I don't think she could break up with him. Let him go now, girl. Let him go now. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Like he comes to her place 2:30 a.m. and he's just like, I want you to know that I'm here for you. I am. And I get Tay Tay's frustration because she was just like, well, where was all this before? Why are you doing this now? Because it's a rose ceremony and he doesn't want to get cut. Like, you got to show interest all the time. It can't be just right before the rose ceremony. And he gets in his head so much. Like, guys, if you see him on the group dates and if you see her showing any affection to anybody else, his eyes, he's just like, what am I doing wrong? Nope. It's never that deep. It's never that deep. I don't get it. I don't get what she sees in him. Maybe she's trying to, again, show love to military men, because that's a huge audience. The military, or, you know, them people that serve, that's a huge audience. So I get it. I get that maybe that's what she's doing. But if you're really into this dude, we're not a monolith. You know, whatever you want to do, girl, it's your life. It's your life. But if you marry him, that's it. That's it. You can't like get in your marriage and be like, you know what, we're growing apart. Child, y'all growing old together, or else. Anyway, shout out to the military man. What's up? What's up? How's the Camaro? Let me move on. They be fine too, though, don't they? That's the only thing. A military dude is not for me. I can't. I can't, because I know you did some things over there that you can't tell me about, that you're locking up in here. I can't deal with that. It's not for me. Again, shout out to my subscribers that are military wise. Listen, I got your back. I'm praying for you. I couldn't do it. I get it though, because they be fine. They be fine. You have nice bodies, but you don't know what's going on. But honey, what did you do in Iraq, girl? You don't want to know. Leave it alone. Don't ask them questions. Don't ask them questions. Just do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Make his breakfast and put him on them American flag plates and shut up. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. But listen, they go over there and they come back fine. It's like, is that Daryl? Oh my goodness, Daryl, where were you at? Oh, Iraq? Okay, well, God bless you. God, thank you for your service. Let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me move on. Because I went to a church with a dude that came back from the military, from serving, and he looked different. But he was not the same. Ed, listen. So this is my thing. This is my thing about Ed, right? Ed is not getting the final rose. Ed ain't getting a hometown. Ed is not going to make it far with Tay Tay. But he's hysterical. He's hysterical because this awkward date with Chris Harrison, baby. Chris was like, okay, buddy, so what do you want? Ed, I don't know what it is with Ed, but he is like this big guy, but everything about him is just childlike. He's just naturally funny, and I don't think he intends to be. He's just very awkward in his actions and his voice. None of it matches up to how he looks. You real talk, you think he looks like a good fella. And that's what you think you're gonna get when you see Ed. And then he opens up his mouth and then he just starts, just being himself. And you're like, wow. What? Why are you choosing this look if this is not the guy that you are? But he's funny. Ed is hysterical, but we all know that he's not going to go far with Tay Tay. Let's talk about Noah. All right, so I went back and forth with Noah this episode. Here is why. I don't understand the hate, right? I don't get it. I did understand later in the end of this episode, but in the beginning, it's just like, y'all don't like Noah for what? Because he hopped the fence and he saved the date. None of you guys are willing to throw yourselves in there to, save the date with Tay Tay. So he did it. He did it, and he got it. He got on the date and he got a rose. What is the big deal? I just feel like if that's the only thing that's pissing the men off, it's not enough, right? And we don't see any receipts. There's no receipts about what Noah has done to piss these men off so much than be a new guy coming in the show and immediately get Tay Tay's attention because he's putting in work, right? Having said all that, at the end of this episode, my opinion changed drastically of Noah. Noah, I liked you. I really, really did. I don't like that you're being messy. I don't like that. I really, really don't, because then he goes to talk to Tay Tay at the rose ceremony, and he's sitting down with her and telling her that men are questioning her intentions, and then she gets upset, comes in the room, storms in the room, okay? She was pulling the clear. She was pulling the clear. So she storms into the room after she talks to Noah, and because a lot of the men are saying that she's picking certain guys because of the TV show. Let me just say this. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I feel that way as well. So I get maybe that conversation getting back to Tay Tay upset her, but let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You are the lead on this show. You are not the producers. You are not the network. The network, the producers, all of them get a final say in who you pick. Let's just stop right there with this whole, these are mine. This is who I picked. This is who I wanted. I'm making a connection. The show is making a connection. The network is making a connection. Every decision has to go through the network. You cannot pick these dudes and think, oh, well, I'm connecting with them, so this is what I want. The network says, who are you connecting with the most? Because these 6 that you just presented before us, he's not interesting. He's just dry and boring. He doesn't fit with our viewers. So which one of them can you spare? Because not all of these. That's just the honest truth. It's a TV show. So I think the guy's having a conversation and saying, oh, she might be keeping Noah around because he's controversial or he'll stir up drama. That's an honest conversation to have. And I don't think that the men did anything wrong if they had that conversation, right? So anyway, Tay Tay storms in to the room and she's just like, no, sit down, with full clear. Can I just say, I felt bad for the dudes, but I was hollering. Because when she walked in, they were like, wow, woohoo, stunning. And she was like, cut it, sit down. Now listen, I came here for love, full clear. And the guys that stood up, they were like, oh. These men have been cussed out so much by the Bachelorettes. I mean, they're going to need therapy. Has there ever been a Bachelorette season where the Bachelorette just get the men together every time? Claire would line these dudes up and drag them. When Tay Tay walked in, they were not expecting it. And she was like, cut it. I was like, oh, y'all about to get cussed out. And they did. They did. So then after she drags them and reads these men for filth, she walks out and they're just like, what happened? And Noah's like, and then they're all like, who sat down with her? Who was the last person to meet with her? Because whoever that person was, they really pissed her off. And Noah's just like, so I think that a producer came in and was just like, Noah, you have to tell them that you did something, because we got that cut. And then all of a sudden, Noah was just like, well, it was me. I talked to her and I told her what you guys said about me. And the men were like, what did we say? And Noah, this is when you lost me, because when you started repeating back what you told Tay Tay, all of the men were like, that never happened. Nobody said that. If somebody said that, who? Tell us. When? Where? Noah could not say who said it, when they said it, who did, like nothing. So I'm like, you lied to her? I don't think he lied, right? I'll give him that. I think he embellished a lot on what actually happened in the home to get sympathy from Tay Tay. He did not expect for her to jump up, run in that room, and cuss the men out, because essentially she just made it harder for him in the house. But he did that for himself. He did that for himself because you were trying to manipulate her to, have some kind of sympathy for you. And, maybe her affection grows for you because she feels bad. It's went the other way. It went the other way. And you were already having a hard time in the house. It's going to be even harder, boo. And you did that on your own. You did that on your own. So I was here for him, but because I just was like, I don't see what the men are talking about. I found out. So yeah, no, I don't like that. My mom don't like it either. She was just like, I don't like him. She doesn't like Noah or Bennett. She was like, I don't like Noah because he's too messy. He is messy for her. This is her time. She needs to be happy. Send Noah home. And send that old man home too. I was like, Zach? She was like, no, Bennett. She was like, he doesn't fit with her. He doesn't fit with her. So she is not a Bennett fan or a Noah fan. And I'm a little hurt because I like Bennett. Outside of Tay Tay. Like, he's just a fun character. He's somebody very fun to watch. And I'm disappointed that he is going to be on the double date with Noah. Bennett, I'm disappointed that you lowered yourself to get to that point. You were already doing great on your own, already having great confessionals and story time. The viewers were already liking you. To lower yourself to get into this drama with Noah is so beneath you, bro. So beneath you. But I'm here for it. This is why. Because the way Bennett is going to read Noah next week, oh baby, I can't wait. In just that clip, the way he read Noah, I was like, let me write this down. This was a good read. Me use this on somebody I can't stand. So, for that, I'm like, oh, I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it. But I just think that Bennett lowered himself to get into, to be that guy. You never want to be the double date guy on The Bachelorette. That's never a good position to be in, because eventually, if you don't get cut on that date, you'll get cut the following rose ceremony. So it's like no dude ever lasts from that double date date with the Bachelorette. So it just never works. And I feel like Bennett is better than that. I really, really do. And I'm disappointed. And I'm really disappointed in Noah. The way you backtracked that story, you lied. You lied. Yes, you embellished, but you lied. And that, just to put that in her mind and make her feel that way when she was already dealing with a lot already as a Bachelorette, didn't like it. Didn't like it. And again, I love me some Tay Tay, right? But to cuss those men out and say that all of these picks and cuts are your decision, it's just, let's be real, not true. Not true. And here is the proof. There's no way that you're making a connection with Ed. So to keep Ed over Joe, the anesthesiologist, I don't believe it. I don't believe that that is your pick. I just, this show, Asian men have a really hard time breaking ground on The Bachelorette. I mean, we all know why, right? You know what I mean? Like, we know for some reason, like, America does not want Asian men to, like, be attractive. You know what I mean? Like, it's something, like, we understand where it comes from. We talked about that before with the railroads and all of that. But it's really, like, it's so freaking obvious. An Asian guy can just not be hot in America. Like, American media will not accept it. Will not accept it. It's just so blatant and just, Unfortunate. And again, I'm not putting this on Tay Tay. Maybe she didn't have a connection with him. Had it been me, Joe wouldn't have been cut. I definitely would have took Joe to the fantasy suite. Let's just call it triple triple double. We know the experience we was gonna get. I wouldn't have, ended with him, but Joe would have went to the fantasy suite. Let's just get that out right now. Before I lock it down with a man, I gotta have some fun. And I know I'm gonna have a great time with Joe. We all know. Put me under, baby. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about with this review. If you were just watching for the review, my love, it ends right now. Now we're going to chit chat for a minute. I'm going to just let you know right now, if this is your first time here, this conversation is going to start with the Bachelorette. We're going to end on Mars. I don't know what happens, but we never stay on track. So, if you just want to chit chat a bit about the Bachelorette, go ahead. This conversation will probably last 10 minutes. The next thing you know, we'll probably be on the pandemic, or is there life on Mars, or Chris Evans' penis. It always happens this way. I don't know. What is El Boogie in the comments? If El Boogie isn't in the comments, we're not going to end on Captain America's penis. But I feel like if she is, just get ready. So let's talk. Okay. Coco Chanel. What's up, Coco Chanel? Coco Chanel said, I watched Joe on Nick Val's podcast. He is so sweet. How is this man not booed up? He ain't met me, child. Let's talk. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany said, Tasia talked to Joe like twice. She should have sent Riley home instead. Who the hell is Riley? See what I'm saying? Riley? Who's Riley? Riley? There's a Riley? Who's a Riley? Oh, you just should have said ID channel black guy. Oh, God. 7 Lily said Bruce Lee was attractive. Yes, but he was never marketed that way. The women had to say that he was fine. The media never would let that out. It was just like, oh, he can really fight. He's also hot. That's why the women are going to the movies with you men to watch that. You think they care about karate? We're looking at Bruce Lee. Miss Brown Sugar, I love that you're here. I honestly disagree with you. Miss Brown Sugar said, I mean, in the end, it is her decision. They can't make her say someone's name. Oh, are you talking about in the end of the show? Absolutely her decision. Absolutely her decision. But the show kept Ed. I promise you that. The show kept Ed. Tasia did not. You're leaving to get to it? Okay. Love you. Bye-bye. The show made her keep Ed. She did not pick Ed on her own. There's no way. There's no way Tasia picked Ed. No way. I think she gets to keep the guys that she's really making a connection with. And then like everybody else is just because there's no way she's attracted to all of them dudes, or wants to be in a relationship with all of them dudes. So they have a discussion, which is why this show takes so long. They have a discussion. Who are you feeling? Right? Okay. So these men have to stay. Tasia's picks have to stay. Now, out of her picks, still got to go through the network. Because this is a TV show. This is not her real life. This is a TV show. They have manipulated everything in this TV show to entertain us. They're just using her life as the background story. But what's really happening here is we're being entertained. So the men that she's just like, I am really feeling these guys. They can't go. Great. They still got to go through the network. If the producers, the EPs, Mike likes these dudes, they still got to go through the network. And the network says, okay, so she's really feeling all of these. Which are the 3 that we can't cut, that she's honestly having a connection with? Because the number 6 that you sent up to us, he will not fit with our viewers. He can't go far. This is not, or they can say the show is getting too brown, or we need to keep this dude because he's a military guy. We got a lot of military people who watch this show. Like, all of these conversations happens, guys, before it even gets to you. Everything has already been discussed through the network. So let's just be very clear here. You are not getting a look into Tasia's pursuit of a husband. You're looking at what ABC thinks you, the viewers, will want to see. Which is why when we were watching Rachel's season, Brian was the villain. Let's just be very clear. ABC made Peter the pick. That's what they wanted. That's who they believed that their viewers would want. So they centered everything on him. And concerning Rachel's life, they didn't care. They didn't care. That was the Prince Peter. That is who they wanted. That's why he got more screen time than Brian. If you go back and look at their dates, Rachel and Brian's dates never got as much time as Rachel and Peter's date. The network said this is the love story we want, even if it don't turn out that way all the way up until the end. How much of Rachel and Brian's fantasy suite did we get? 2 minutes. How much of Rachel and Peter's fantasy suite did we get? 2 freaking hours. We got a to be freaking continued on their fantasy suite date. So it doesn't matter who Tay wants. You signed a contract. It's what ABC wants. That's just TV. That's just how it goes. That's show business. It's Kima. I don't think Joe was attractive. We can be friends. We won't have the same taste in men. See, I feel like Joe has the swag that Tay thinks Zach has. I don't see it. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. The comments are jumping. Tiffany Sparks. Baba said Ben, Zach, and Ivan are her picks. Stop it, Baba. Stop it. Tiffany Sparks said, I hope the final 3 are Ivan, Ben, and Bennett. Who are my final 3? My final 3 are Ivan. I don't have a final 3. There's no other guy that I like as much as I like Ivan on this show. Yeah, Ivan is the only dude I want her to end up with. I personally would not choose any other guy for her out of them than Ivan. I figured it out. I Am Awesome Productions. I Am Awesome Productions. Riley is the one we can't stand. He does too much. Like, he is just, I'm telling you, I get from him, no shade, right? I'm just being very honest. I get that Riley is a black guy that grew up in the suburbs. I really, really do. And I get that he puts this like black hood machismo on around white people. I don't see Riley acting like that around black men. I don't see it. It's too much. And when it's too much, it's just like, ooh, you ain't grow up around us, did you? It's too much. It's too much. It's just like, hey, calm down, man. What in the 1970s is going on with you? Like, this is not, you've watched how black people are in the hood are portrayed on TV, and you picked up this persona and you put this on because maybe, it intimidates the white dudes in your neighborhood and it makes the white girls in your neighborhood find you more attractive. Maybe that's what's going on there, but it's just, no black man is like that. It's like a character. It's like a caricature, like a character of a black man. It's weird. It's calm down, man. Tay is upset with it. Who did that, man? What are you doing? I don't know no black man that acts like that. I just don't. I do know that is what people who are not from where I'm from, low income black people, you know what? Y'all don't like us, but y'all love to imitate us. I swear. Everybody puts on the cloak of a black woman from the hood when they want to get like popular or when they want to like go viral. It's always what? Yes. Who you talking to? Let's go. But you would never hire that girl. You would never bring that girl home. but you love putting on her identity to be cool, to be fun, to be popular, to go viral. But any other time you see that chick, you're looking down on her. Same thing with the men. This everybody imitate this black dude. But if you see a black dude like that walking up to you, you turn another way, you crossing the street, you locking your car door. Stop it. Riley, that's not you. You're doing too much. I see you, Riley. I see you. Anyway, he does too much. It's too much. It's very like I watch blaxploitation movies, in my, cookie cutter white neighborhood with my family. And this is what I thought a black man should be, because I didn't see it anywhere else outside of my home. Danielle Hanney. Who is that, GGMC? Are we talking about Matt now? Oh, absolutely, Rael. Rael K said, apparently the producers told Ed the wrong way to go because they wanted a mess. And they got that. That's why he's singing around. Because he gives you those fun, dopey moments. Not because Tay Tay is making a connection. I'm telling you, she gave the network her absolutes. Like, you cannot let these guys go. This other dude, I'm not making as much leeway. So if I have to cut him for an emotional cut, we'll do that. But these 3 or 2 or this one can't go at all. That's what happens. Oh, Peter is still fine. But that's the thing. We got the version of Rachel's love story that ABC wanted to give us. We didn't get Rachel's true love story. And y'all can talk to her about it. She talks about it on Instagram all the time. Miss Brown Sugar said, hey, Nikki, we're saying the same thing. Hold on. My second message was that the lead takes the production suggestions when they don't have a strong preference, like keeping her top 4. Okay, absolutely, Miss Brown Sugar. Absolutely. And then she doesn't care. Gotcha. Definitely on the same page. Oh, God. You guys are not here for Matt James. See, I don't know enough about him to I'll just be real honest. From a little scroll of his Instagram, I don't I don't know. I don't know if his queen at the end is going to be melanated. You know what I mean? Like, Matt loves a white woman. So listen, black women, watch this show and just be entertained. If you can, black women, if you want to watch the show, watch the show, but keep your phone locked up in a place you can't get to it. Because what I would hate for you to do is to go on Twitter and Instagram and drag this man for filth, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's the only thing, right? It's so hard. It's so hard to be a black person on any kind of TV show, because you can't represent yourself. Even if you don't want to, you're representing the whole race. Matt James is representing every black man in America. Poor thing. Poor thing. Even if you want to pick a white girl, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can, Matt. And black women, oh my God. That chick from the Bronx got to go far, boy. She got to go far. And it's like, I feel like and it's a shame. It really, really is a shame, because Matt is biracial. He got a white mama. So it's not weird to me that he would be like attracted to white women, right? He came out of a white woman. You know what I mean? So it's no shock that he wants to get back in one. But he looks like, fully African American. That's the thing in America. You're not what you are. You're what you look like. If he was, who did Claire pick? Dale. If he looked like a Dale, I don't think he would have such a difficult time already with the Bachelorette, with being a first black bachelor, right? I think if it was a Dale guy, I feel like black women would be like, oh, he picked one of us. It's just optics. I'm so sorry if you're watching this outside of America, but this is how we think around here. It's so sad, but it's just a guy. I'm just being very, very truthful. Adele could get away with picking a white woman. Matt can't, because he's even though his mama is white. The Barack Obama effect. Even though he got a white mama, was raised by white people, I'm going to be real with you. He wasn't getting in that White House with a white wife. Black women are the backbone of the Democratic Party. There was no way that black man, even though his mama white, his grandparents, there was no way he was going to be the president with a white wife. Michelle Obama, she got that presidency for him. Let's just tell the truth, shame the devil. Let's be honest here on NikkiStar TV. She got that man the presidency. Let's be very clear here, right? Because he looked like a black man with black parents. Matt James looks like a black man with black parents. Not Dale. He would have a totally different experience. Matt, he would have to pick a Nikki. Welcome to America. This is how we roll. Even though he wants to, pick an Abigail, you gotta pick a LaToya, Matt. Like, that's just it. Yeah. If not, it's gonna be a little rocky for him. That Bachelor experience is gonna be a little rocky for Matt. I feel like this is probably the first time in his life where he is getting the black experience. Just being honest. Not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. I'm being honest. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mario J. Brian got the villain edit because Peter was their pick. Caitlin Weaver. Nikki, the girl with the short hair from Matt's season, is seen kissing him. She may make it far because he's smart. Guys, look at that boy's Instagram. And I get it. Instagram or like social media does not really tell who the person is. I'm just saying, from not knowing him, that is just my overall opinion. It will change as the season starts, as we are brought into who he is. But just starting off, looking at his Instagram, not quite sure. Oh, thank you, Miss GG88. Kiwi Fruit say yes. We're back to Rachel, and that's why they made her and Brian's relationship seem purely sexual too. Absolutely, absolutely. They portrayed Brian as the scamming Rico Suave. All of a sudden, all these stories about Brian started to come up. All these stories about how he was scamming on the TV show and he was a player and all this stuff. Then you see them together and you're just like, oh my God. Oh, they really love each other. Oops. Even I was just like, I really wanted Peter for her. But when you go back and look at it, it's just like, how could you not? How could you come out of that show as a viewer and not want her to end up with Peter? Look at this. Look at the TV show we got. Don't match it with the reality. It don't have to. You signed your life away to ABC. They can make it your life on this show to ABC. They can make it whatever they want. You can be bitter about it, but you still cash that check. Welcome to show business. Nelly said, as soon as I saw his Instagram, I knew what I was getting. Okay, it's real hard to have kitchen table talk here on NikkiStar TV, but we got to do it. We got to do it. That's what I'm saying. Elle said, but even if he picks a black woman, it won't seem genuine, especially if he's never dated a black woman before in his life. Listen, we don't know that. But yeah, it's going to be hard. Like, Matt is not going to have it easy. He's just not. With the viewers on the show, maybe. With the viewers, he's not going to have it easy. He's just not. It's just, Frankie Obama is black because his daddy is straight from the motherland. Yeah, Tiffany, they did. They wanted Brian to be a player so bad. And he's actually a really nice guy. I will say, I didn't want Rachel to be with somebody who does Botox. That's again, that's just my opinion. It seems like he's slowed down on that and he starts to look a lot better. Thing about it is he's Cuban and he's from Miami. The men love a little sculpting. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I would rather her be with somebody who doesn't abuse Juvederm, but she's happy. He's eased up off of it. You know what I mean? When a black woman get a hold on a non-black man, let's just be real, we upgrade them like nobody else. Was it nobody? Who? You know what? She was not black, although she calls herself Afro-Latina. J-Lo. It's the first person I could think of. But like a woman, is she a woman of color? A spicy woman. You know what I mean? Like when there's a certain kind of essence, women of color and J-Lo put on our men, that it's just like, if you wasn't attracted to him before, you will be. Because wasn't nobody checking for Ben Affleck before J-Lo. Wasn't nobody over here checking for nobody on this side of the tracks checking for Ben Affleck before J-Lo. Remember, he got buffed, he got dark. Ben Affleck was dark skinned. Remember when Ben Affleck was dark skinned when he was dating J-Lo? He started looking good. He looked like he bathed. He looked like he smelled good. He ain't never looked like that before J-Lo. Do a little something to him. Dress like this. Wash your behind. Put on some tanning lotion. Stop. We do a little something to them. Let's just be very real. So Rachel got her hands on Brian, and you see him today, you're just like, okay, there you go. The touch of a sister. Bam. Now you're like, okay, Brian. Okay, Brian. Well, Abigail, Rachel killed Peter's chances of becoming a bachelor. The way she dragged that man afterwards, I feel like she did feel that way, right? I also feel like because of how her love story was portrayed with Peter and not Brian being her husband, it's what she had to do as a wife. You know what I mean? Like every time she did an interview, she dragged that man. She had to. The way he was portrayed on the show, the way her husband was portrayed on that show, she had to drag that man. It just made sense. You can't go on an interview and everybody's talking about your love story with Peter, how you cried so much, you cried out of your eyelashes. You have to be like, oh no, that wasn't real. I wasn't crying over him. I had just had some hot peppers. You got to turn it a different way because your man is going through it because nobody wanted you with him. So I do feel like she felt that way, but I felt like, to protect her man, she turned it up just a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with it, especially when that's your husband. Ciao. What? Angela Harvey said, did you see Kenny on Rachel's podcast? He told Rachel he molded with Peter. What the hell does that mean? Angela, what does that mean? But yeah, we were never going to get Peter as a bachelor after how she talked about him. Was not going to happen. Mario, we are not going to talk about that. We are not talking about Kenny and Lil Kenny. We are not having that discussion. Here is why. I don't know if those pictures were leaked or if he put them out there. We could talk about it if he put those pictures out there, but if those pictures of Kenny's was leaked, not going there. Tiffany and Co. What are you and Elle talking about? Absolutely, Bella Flor. They gave him the Latino lover edit. Absolutely. Modeled. Oh, thank you, Angela Harvey, because I was just like, molded. What does that mean? Modeled. Okay. He did? Kenny, there's no way you modeled yourself after Peter. There's no way. You have nothing. You didn't take good notes. I don't see no Peter in you. Man, I would still like him as the Bachelor. But I think he messed up his chances because then he started hoeing around Bachelor Nation. Poor guy. You could have been the next Bachelor. Melissa Rose said, if you want to know how messy production is, listen to Becca on Chatty Broad. she rips into them hard because she thinks they are messy. It's reality TV. There is no part of reality TV that is not messy. That's what it's supposed to be. Rachel don't do no Botox. Do she? Oh God, is Brian convincing you to start doing it? Ciao. Ciao. You know what, and Nelly, I think that Peter will be up to it now because I think I'll be real with you. I think he was feeling himself because he was so popular on Rachel's season. I think he was feeling himself and asking way too much from the network, and the network was just like, "Oh no, we own you. You don't own us. This ain't no partnership. We're the boss here. You're the employee, and you are entry level. You know what I mean? You can't come in with demands before you even got the job, before you even interviewed for the position." So I think he messed his own stuff up by being difficult before, like while they were still interviewing. I think he thought that he was a guarantee. And then they threw in Ari, letting him know that they can do whatever they want. They can make anybody a star. I don't think they did it with Ari, but that was their move. That was their move. So I think that Peter messed himself up with the network. Oh, oh yeah, GMC. That's what I was saying. Brian and Rachel are in love. Like, who thought from watching that season, who thought that they would be here? They are in love and they're making it work. I would have never saw this. I mean, listen, not saying I would have never saw this. From what we saw, you knew that she was sexually attracted to him. That has to be a given in any relationship. You know what I mean? Like, you got to want to bang your partner, right? So I knew that she was probably going to pick this man. And I didn't want it. I wanted Peter. I just thought he was such a great guy. Um, and again, I know editing, I know how TV shows work. I wanted to enjoy the process of just, I know how that's why I talk like I talk about this show, especially with reality TV shows. I'm very comfortable with talking about them the way that I do because I know so much of it is manipulated. I know that whatever we see is not the truth. I know that, right? So I just have a fun time just living in the fantasy, knowing good and well it's just a fantasy. It's not the real team. So I don't have a problem with that. So I allow myself, like I do with all of these shows, to just get caught up and have a really fun time. But I knew because it would have been such a great ending, right? Just thinking of story, right? Thinking of TV, thinking of entertainment, the way we received this story, it would have been a great ending for Peter to walk up that hill and join her, right? That would have been the perfect ending for this TV show. It wasn't the perfect ending for Rachel. So I knew she wanted that. The way Rachel responded to Brian would walk in a room. It was just like Claire. She would light up when she saw this dude. Like you just knew. She had a very endearing look when she looked at Peter, but when Brian walked in a room, that girl got so excited. So I was like, she's picking him. I know she's picking him, but it would be so perfect if she picked Peter. Yes, like we got 217 people in this room and we only got 90 likes. Let's like. Oh, Abigail has some insider tea, but I just lost a comment. Oh man, I missed Abigail's insider tea. Brendan's Omega, whatever that's called. Well, he yeah. This is what I want to say, right? I think it's the numbers are just there, right? To say that Black Americans are deeply blue. We're just blue. We're just blue people. It is not blue in color. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Liberal, to an extent. The Christian ones, I'm telling you, the Republican Party could have the Black church if they wanted it. They don't want the Black church, but they can have it because Black Christians are very, very, very conservative. extremely conservative. The younger millennial ones, you know, the ones that wear jeans to church and you know, wear jeans and them Nigerian brunch boots, those kind of, you know, black people, they're liberal. Like the younger generation is extremely liberal. Our parents and our grandparents, conservative, right? But you know, the Republicans ain't never gonna let their racism go. Racism has got them far, okay? So they're never gonna let that go. But y'all could really have our parents and our grandparents if y'all wanted them. Y'all don't. Um, so so you can really say that, you know, the majority of Black Americans are Democrats. You know what I mean? Younger ones are progressive, but the older ones very much just staunch Democrats. You can't say that about Hispanic people, right? Here is why. Here, Latino, they're not as close in culture as Black Americans are, right? Although Black Americans are from, well, African Americans, the ones who came here by forcibly, you know, not the ones who wanted the golden ticket and immigrated here. We ain't immigrants, okay? So we came here a little differently. We have to be one culture because we are birthed out of genocide, American genocide. So we're a very young culture and we are a monolith because of our situation and how we got here. That's not the Latino community. You know what I mean? So when a lot of, you know, news networks are talking about, oh, the Latino vote went here, and we just thought for sure it was going. Mexicans don't vote the same way as Cuban people. Like, you have to, like, I knew that certain places with a huge Mexican population was going to go blue. You know what I mean? I knew that the work that Native Americans and Mexican Americans were doing in Arizona, were doing in Nevada, I knew they were going to go blue. Florida, they got a totally different experience. And I'm being very honest, this is not saying that all Mexicans are Democrats, all, you know, Cubans are conservative, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you can clock a generation, like generational, you can clock how certain people are going to vote. And if the pundits did their research, you know that a lot of them older Cubans who vote are not going to go blue. Like, I don't know what, and then you just put them all together. Like, this is how the Latino community voted. The Latino community that has like Venezuelans, Cubans, Afro-Latino, Mexican, like what? All of them? Y'all just put them all in one box? Are you crazy? African Americans, absolutely. You can do that to us. You know what I mean? But this is like such a broad spectrum of a culture, of people, and y'all just threw, oh, America. Y'all just, do y'all speak Spanish? Okay, we're just going, this is how they vote. Baby. They're very vastly different communities. But you can call us because it's, you know, this is our only origin. America is all we know. We don't know nothing else. So you can clock how we're going to vote and be kind of on it, right? I don't think you can do that for the Latino community. So if Brendan is, you know, a Trump supporter, it doesn't shock me, right? Because it's just because Trump says something nasty about Mexican people don't mean that this, like, you know, this Spaniard dude is going to be like, oh, that's terrible because we both speak Spanish. I feel, you know, bad for him. No, he probably agree. He probably agree. So I'm not shocked by that at all. I'm not shocked. Not. Tiffany, you know, let me tell you something. All I gotta say is, what is it? I don't know what the name of that hat is. That Undertaker hat in Poltergeist, a camel trench coat, tight-fitting jeans, and Nigerian brunch boots. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about when I say that. Y'all know exactly what kind of community I'm talking about when I say that. Or with the women that wear them black sweatshirts, try Jesus, not me. I am not my ancestors. Y'all know what community I'm talking about. Y'all know, and they are liberal, more progressive than liberal. That those blacks, the progressive blacks, the Democratic Party don't have a hold on them. They got a hold on our parents. They got a hold on our grandparents. I was getting into it with other people when I was talking about, when I was saying who was going to get the Democratic nomination. Nobody believed me. But I was telling all my friends, I was like, Joe Biden is going to get the pick. And they're like, oh no, it's going to be Bernie. It's going to be Elizabeth Warren. And I'm just like, I know. See, my pick was always, my pick was going to be Warren or Kamala. Those were my picks. And the reason why I wanted Warren was just because as a millennial, I feel like she would be the best direction. She would be the best choice for me concerning how we are, struggling financially. I felt like for me, she spoke to it and she got it, right? Kamala Harris, I've known about Kamala Harris since I was a kid because I told her she used to date one of the senators from Philly. So, she was a little controversial back then, okay? Not in a bad way, but she was like the hot little young thing dating this, raggedy senator. So I've always known about her since I was a kid. So she was just very familiar to me. And she's also a senator of Cali. So I was very informed about her. But concerning the finances with millennials, Warren was my pick. I was just like, this lady knows. If you look at it, like, guys, we're not owning houses and having children like our parents. Like, some of us are like, what, 25 years apart from our parents because they lived in a different economy. We can't do that right now. Who can afford a baby? What millennial can afford a baby? A lot of us are having oops babies. Like, oh damn, I gotta move back in with my mama. I can't afford this baby. You know what I mean? So that's what I was looking for. But I knew the way I just saw how the older people in my community were talking, and I was just like, it's gonna be Biden. Nobody believed me. My friends are like, no, because Bernie is gaining momentum. I said, well, who? Well, who? Not our parents. I know the Democratic Party look real white, but the Democratic Party is a real black. It's a real black mama. That's who it is. Y'all better listen to them black mothers when it comes around to voting. They know. They know. My mom was like, oh, Biden. And I was like, well, Kamala and Warren, Biden. Bernie, Biden. And I was like, Mom. And then I just started to listen to my aunties, listen to my uncles, listen to her friends. And I was just like, okay, it's going to be Biden. them old black people were not moved by anybody else but Biden. So I knew. I just knew. But the Republican Party, if they wanted to, they could get them parents. They could get our parents. But I said all that to say, Nigerian brunch boots, black people, very progressive. Lauren, I disagree. Lauren M said, Peter remains probably the hottest man that has appeared on this franchise. I think Matt and Tyler for me are up there. I think that both of them are very attractive. Matt and Tyler for me are the hottest guys that I've ever seen on in Bachelor Nation. Peter is up there, but he's not the hottest. He's not the hottest. Yeah, I'm with you too, Miss Brown Sugar. I wanted somebody fresh and new in the franchise as well. It just feels like, no shade to Matt. It just feels like him being picked is just so, it's just weird. It doesn't sit right with me, not in like a negative way, but I just feel like because of, like I said before, the Black Lives Matter movement, they just threw him in this position. Same with Tay Tay. I just feel like they were thrown into this position because, again, the network wanted to get ahead of it and be an ally to basically the world changing, right? When they saw the momentum that this organization was getting, they did not want to be left behind. And they just they took him off the show, gave him this position. And I'm like, we don't even know him. He's cute, but we don't even know if we're going to like connect with this dude. Like, what this is just very weird. I don't, it just feels very, very weird to just take an unknown who's never even been through the fire, which is Bachelor Nation, and just give him this huge position. Black women who watch the show would have been fine with Peter. Even with everything that's going on, we would have been fine with him being the Bachelor or Mike. What is going on with this show and Mike? I don't understand. But to give us Matt James, that was just weird. Maybe they don't think Matt is cute. Maybe they don't think Matt is cute. Maybe Matt is not Matt, but Mike. Maybe they don't think that Mike is attractive. Maybe they think that he is too urban, or maybe he did something, and they were just like, we can't have this come up. I don't know. I know he was moving a little weird with Demi Lovato. He was a bit too thirsty for me, but I still would want him, Mike, to be the Bachelor. So I don't know what happened with that. It's just very weird to give this dude who we don't know. We don't even know if we're going to connect with. He's going to be the freaking Bachelor. He's fine, but can he hold the show? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I'm pretty sure the movie Brendan dressed up as had the slogan. Oh, we're talking about something he did for Halloween. Listen, if he is or if he isn't, like nobody's shocked. Nobody's shocked. And I think we also have to realize just because somebody is young does not mean that they are liberal or progressive. You know what I mean? Like I think we all think that just because somebody, probably talks a certain way, dresses a certain way, looks a certain way, don't think you know how they vote. Don't think. Yeah, Peter would have been an amazing Bachelor, but I don't know. Him and Mike did something we will never know, but those two, they had that position set up for them. I don't know what happened. Listen, Angela, I'm right there with you. That was, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, Rachel and Peter's, because Angela said that Rachel episode was good TV. I felt like it was me sitting on that couch. That was the best episode that I have ever watched concerning The Bachelor and Bachelorette. That episode was intense. We were all in it. We all peeled off our eyelashes when Rachel peeled off our eyelashes. That was the best episode ever out of Bachelor Nation, in my opinion. Oh, Ray S said, I want Tay Tay to pick Ivan, but Tay is perfect for Ivan. Ivan is not perfect for her. Maybe not now. That's why I said 6 years later. It's Kima giving y'all some facts. Yeah, that's the same thing, Jutley. Who is this dude? We have no idea who this guy is, and he's going to be the lead of this big show. Okay. Do we get to know what he sounds like? I have no idea what he sounds like. I just found out that his mom is white. Who is he? Who is he? Y'all just keep on showing us shirtless pics of him like that's going to do something. Listen, great in pictures, but can he hold the show? He is going to be the lead, which is why I think that the women are going to be exceptional this season. I think it's going to be all about the women. Oh my God. Oh, let's send up some thumbs up to Simply Simone or some claps because Simply Simone just got off of work from Black Friday. God bless you. She said, what I miss? Just the review. Just the review. Oh. Y'all don't think the chemistry is there with Ivan? Oh, absolutely. That's America, Christine. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, that's where Peter messed up with Bibby, I-17, because she thought that she was, because Bibby wants love. I wouldn't be mad with her if she's not in a relationship currently. I would love for her to be the Bachelorette because I feel like she really wants to be in a relationship, and this would be the perfect vehicle for her. But I think she thought that she was going to be in a relationship with Peter, and Peter just wanted to hit it and quit it, which is what he did. Before we move on, we got a super chat. We got a super chat from Romaine. Romaine said, "Thanks for entertaining us, Nikki, but please refrain from trying to say my last name." Love from Finland. Is it okay? You're right. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I'm so bad that I'm known for butchering names. I feel so bad. Oh, God. Serenity Q26 said, I saw a commercial, so I know what he sounds like. He seems okay, but I need to see more from him to judge. A 2-minute commercial isn't enough. So he speaks in that commercial. I only see him go like this. And the women are like, so I don't see anything else. What's up, Black Lavender? Ivan gives off friend vibes. Oh no, stop it. Rael said Ivan gives off friend vibes when he tries to flirt. It just comes off kiddish and not romantic. Maybe when he's what well, she'll be 36, he'll be 34. Maybe when he's 34. Maybe when he's like, don't do this. Oh, she would give it, Baba. I would love for Bibi to be the next Bachelorette. I would love that. Who would be the Bachelorette? The next one? Claire. Let's be real. Her and Dale ain't taking it to the end. Dale is probably in Tay Tay's DMs right now. Listen, I felt like I got cheated. I wanted the full season of Claire. Not cheated with Tay Tay, but like when she left, I was just like, Claire, I'm sorry, honey. You can never leave reality TV. You are so good. This just has to be your job for the rest of your life. Wanting to get married and settle down, I love that for you, but you got to do it in front of the cameras. You're a character. She's so good for reality TV. I was so mad when she left. Michaela KL said Ivan is Eric Bigger 2.0. I can see that. I can see that. Reyes said, LMAO, I went online to read more about Matt James. Next thing I see a video of him and Tyler Cameron kissing. Men are just, straight men are weird. Straight men do stuff that gay men don't even do. Like the whole teabagging thing. I don't know any gay man that teabags another man without it being foreplay. You know what I mean? Straight men are so weird. There was like this challenge. See, this is why I'm trying to get into TikTok. Listen, when I can stomach it, I'll give it to you. But it's just giving me Vine. I tried to get into Vine, but I had to get off because I was on Vine at the time. Like middle schoolers were banging ottomans. Remember that? If you were on Vine, remember when them little boys was banging ottomans to show the little 12-year-old girls that they knew how to have sex? It was so weird. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable. I feel like predators are on here. And I ain't one of them. And that's the same thing with like TikTok. It's a bunch of like straight dudes doing gay challenges. We're just like, oh, let's watch these two straight dudes kiss their bro for like 30 seconds. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Straight men are weird. Oh God. Pray for straight women. It's just what we have to pick from. It's not fair. It's not fair. We got to deal with the fact that they don't like to bathe. I just talking to one of my girlfriends about how, when her marriage, this is not funny, but one of the issues that she was going through with her husband in her marriage when she was considering leaving him was that she had to ask him to bathe. He wouldn't bathe. She would like tell him to. How you want a woman to put her mouth on anywhere in your body and you don't want to bathe? God. I would love to have a family. I really, really would, but I just God, for the rest of my life, I gotta deal with this dude that don't bathe. Anyway, Donna, thank you for the super chat. Donna said Zach is a recovering addict, and I think Tay Tay's dad is talking about him messing up her life. I don't like the fact he cuts her off when they're talking. What the hell? Y'all be coming in with some super chats, and I'll be like, what? Oh, wow. Thanks, Donna. Is he making it to a hometown? As long as she's happy, I'm gonna leave it there, because y'all not gonna do me how y'all did me when I was reviewing Rachel's season. I was new, right? So I was real honest. But y'all was like, if she wants to marry a man with cheek fillers, that's okay, Nikki. Black women need to support black women. I was like, how? Why y'all mad at me? Because I just said he used Juvederm. And it ain't nothing bad. Listen, I think I might have to start doing it at some point, like right around here. Because I have a scar from when my mom got me these two big Buster Brown shoes, and I was running in my apartment, and I like tripped in my little hard Buster Brown shoes, and I went flying into a glass table. Thank the Lord, the table broke into a billion pieces. The only cut I got was right here. So the older I get, this I just get lazy. So listen, I might have to hit up Brian and be like, dude, where do I go? Because I gotta get this up. This has to stay. Because I feel like that scar is just leaning. And people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, Nikki is melting. So I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. I just felt like he was getting injections right here, and it wasn't reading right. Because before that, I don't know if he was injecting himself on the season. But guys, if you watch it from the beginning, Brian is attractive, right? Handsome man. But his cheeks got more and more defined as the season went on. So I'm like, is he injecting himself? Because I didn't think he needed. But again, not my body, not my concern. If that's how he thinks that he looks better, I feel like he stopped. Because I think that, I'm telling you, he don't seem like he's doing it anymore. I feel like he just looks better without the fillers, without the injections. I think he's going to be a man that ages gracefully, but he's from Miami. That's like growing up in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean? Not financially, but the way that plastic surgery is viewed out here, it's very like it's like an everyday thing. Like everywhere else, people go, on their lunch break, they go to Wendy's. Out here in LA, you go to get Botox. And I'm not lying. It's just that's a part of the culture. So maybe that's what it is with him. But I'm like, dude, you don't need it. You're fine. But again, not my body, not my business. Yes, Irene, they sure do. Like, why are you teabagging him? You putting your balls on his face as a joke? You're weird. Y'all weird. Christine said, I haven't seen anything like that on TikTok. Thank God. I tried to get into it. I tried to get into TikTok twice. The first time I got on early, so I probably have like a billion subscribers right now, but I can't. I have to want to do it, guys. I have to want to do it. There's so many opportunities. I'm like, man, if I didn't care, I'd be so successful right now. But when I got on TikTok, it was like parents were divorced, like parents who were getting divorced were putting their little children on TikTok and singing to them about breaking up. Listen, them Southern people, them like poor Southern, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I guess like poor Southern people, and they were like doing all these weird divorce TikTok videos. It was just so weird. Like, why are you singing to your child? Well, me and mom are breaking up. And it's like a little kid there watching, like, what the hell? So I was like, this isn't for me. The community gotta switch up. Cause I don't feel like I fit in this. And I can't be on this. Then I tried to get into it again. And that's where I saw like the straight men doing gay challenges. And I was just like, where's my audience? I don't know if it's here. I don't know if it's on TikTok. Oh God. But I'm trying. The only reason why I'm trying is because my mom wants to get into TikTok, but she's more comfortable if like she comes in through me. So when I start my TikTok, it's going to be all my mother. Just know that. Just know that, because like it's weird. Like TikTok is either really young or like my mom's generation, because like all of her friends are on TikTok now doing videos. So she wants to like do it, but she doesn't want to do the work. You know what I mean? The editing and putting all that stuff up. So she wants to get in through me. And she's like, oh, let's do a dance challenge. I'm like, I'm not on TikTok, Mom. I'm not doing it. But I'm setting it up. So just know that if you follow me on TikTok, it's gonna be all my mama doing dance challenges. Miss GG88 said, teabagging. This is why I join your lives without watching the show. You never know. You never know what topic will come up. Yeah, she had to ask him to bathe, guys. It's just like, men don't bathe like that. Straight men, my gay friends, I'm just be like, oh God, gay men are so perfect for straight women. It's that one thing. The one issue that we have is that they're not attracted to us. That's it. That's it. The way they are about their like bodies and relationships. I'm just like, oh God. You sure you're not straight? Like, oh my gosh. But it's like straight dudes, it's just like, oh God. Like people are already telling me, like my married friends are already telling my married girlfriends are already telling me, when you wash his clothes, don't look at his boxers. They're like, just throw his boxers in separate from everything else. I'm like, why? Because straight men don't wipe. Because it's like gay to wipe. This is why I'm telling you, I might pull a Gwyneth Paltrow. Listen, me and you are married. We are in love. When we are ready to get it in, we meet up at either one of our homes, but we live across the street from each other. I don't think that is a bad setup. I really, really don't. I really don't. Like, don't look at his boxes, girl. Just throw them in a washing machine separate. Don't put nothing else in there. Just wash his boxes by themselves, but don't look at them. Just pick them up and throw them in a washer. Oh, straight women, we go through so much. This is so good. Sippy Simone said, what side of TikTok are you on? I'm not on it. I set up a profile, but I haven't posted anything because one of my really good friends is also on there and he's doing very well. I post a lot of his videos of him and his daughter dancing in my Instagram stories. But when I get on there, I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Why are you like, I can never find the fun stuff that everybody posts on Twitter. See, because I like what I see on TikTok, what I see on Twitter from TikTok, I like that because people find really fun videos. For me, when I get on there, the stuff is like recommended for you. How you recommending stuff for me and I haven't even liked nothing or posted anything. They show me stuff and I'm like, for me, this is recommended for me? I don't know. Oh, he was doing hard drugs? Like what? What y'all mean by hard? Let's explain, Coco. How messy is the drugs the only thing messy about his past? Because listen, at this point, I'm not saying that that you got to be like, oh, every man has done drugs. But, can we talk real here? We always do. If you're dating a white man, he has done some drugs. If your man is white, he's done some coke. And he probably, do recreational coke at like bachelor parties when he goes celebrate with his friends. There's just some things that you're just going to have to accept. Like he did a little acid back in high school. He do a little coke sometimes. Now your black man, your black boyfriend gets high. Period. Your black boyfriend gets high. If not every day, when he's chilling with his boys, he's going to come back. He's going to be making a lot of jokes. His eyes are going to be bloodshot. His lips are going to be purple. That straight ladies, that's just what you want to have to deal with. What about a Hispanic man? specifically Afro-Latino, because I don't want to throw them into the black pile because that's a different culture. That's all I know, because that's all I really have experience with. Look at me. Look at me. Philly. You got two options. Black or Italian. Sometimes Irish. That's it. Oh, Puerto Rican too. But can I just be real? Puerto Ricans and Philly, like black people. There's not the culture is different, but it's like so the men are not different. Black and Puerto Rican men in Philadelphia, the same thing. You're not gonna get nothing different, right? Sometimes the white dudes too, especially from like South Philly. It's a whole different breed of white man. Just be ready. Just be ready. But I don't know about any other culture of man, but I'm just like, if you're dating a white dude, he done coke. He does coke. That's the thing. He does coke. Now your black man's gonna get high all the time. He's gonna be puff puff giving, girl. It is what you ain't never gonna find a black man that don't get high. They don't exist. They don't. And if you're dating a black man and he's saying that he don't get high, he's lying to you. Lying. Black men love weed. They let and white men a lot of coke. Period. So are we talking about coke with Zach? Because welcome to the white community. Now we talk about heroin and crack. Okay. You know, not saying throw him away, but is he still struggling with that? You know, because once an addict, always an addict. That's what my father said. So he's an addict, right? But we don't throw him away. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying throw Zach away because he's an addict, but I'm saying if he's in a moment where he's struggling right now, Tay needs to back out of there. Because if you've never dealt with that before, you're not going to be able to handle it. Who are we talking about now? Who know famous people? Oh, I think that probably was a song, Serenity, that they were singing to their kids, the divorce song by Tammy Wynette. Why not? Why not? Okay, I'm gonna try again, Tony. I'm gonna try TikTok again. But again, look for my mother. She will be on there dancing to Beyonce. Kiwi fruit. So you have to get past straight TikTok. I'm on gays, queens, astrology, and political TikTok. That sounds like my speed. Oh, I thought Brian was attractive. Elle said, if this the case, I would probably die single. I'm not washing poo out of your pants, and I'm not dating a drug addict. That doesn't mean that they're a drug addict, though. Oh God, maybe it's the LA. Maybe LA has changed me, but like Coke is recreational here. They just do Coke at everything. It's like not weird anymore. And people are just like, we're gonna go to the bathroom and do some Coke. You come? No, I'm okay. I'm gonna sit here and you know, eat some tortilla chips while you guys go in the bathroom and do Coke. That's LA. It's like when I first got here and I was like, oh my God, what? Now it's just like if I go to an event, I know somebody is doing Coke somewhere. I know I'll probably be offered it. So to just, you know, not be like, oh my God, no, because everybody do Coke in Hollywood. Everybody do, but me. I'm the only one. Could you imagine me with Coke? My God, today. These lives would be so quick. All right, guys, thank you for coming. Love you. Bye. Oh, he had a brain tumor. Y'all know so much about Zach. Where are y'all getting this information from? Is he saying it on his Instagram? Kelsey said, stop. Straight men don't white. Listen, ladies, who's married? Who's married? Who's dating? Ask your partner if he wipes. Ask your partner if he will use a bidet. If he's Asian, don't ask him, because of course he does. But ask your straight man how he cares for his body when he's not in the shower with you. Ask if he washes down there, if he touches his anus when he's cleaning. Ask. You know what? Don't put that on me, because if you ask and you know things go haywire and you get the decision you get the answer you don't want, Don't put that on me. Like, we were doing fine till NikkiStar. Don't put that on me. God, Baba, you know about them lips, them purple lips that black men get. And they walk in the house, eyes bloodshot. Everything is funny. Purple lips. It's just like, are you high? What? You silly girl. Like, can I get something to eat? You know what, Trayvon? Leave. It's just, you just have to, I just know that I just had to deal with it. I was just like, I'm gonna just have to deal with him getting high on the weekends with his boys. That's just black men love weed. Black men love weed. It is what it does something to them, and they just enjoy it. They just enjoy it. Hey, I'm on live. I'm on a live. Are you here? I have to get somebody to open the door. Mommy, I'm not here. How'd you get here? They went to go pick you up. I was with them. Can you open the door for me? Tell you live. I said hi. My sister said hi. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be back. Well, mommy came in and was just like, oh, we're leaving to go pick up toy. I'm back and still black. Hey, I can't with the weed smoke of the lips. They don't listen. I-17 said crack cocaine. Yes, was he doing pills? Was he doing like heroin? Was he doing crack? Because I'm just serious. White men love coke. and they don't have to do it every day. Now, when the ones that get addicted, oh God, this is what I'm talking about. Straight women. This is what I'm talking about. This is how we got to break them up. This is how we got to break them up. Some of them do it recreationally. Some of them have a coke past. Okay. Some of them are probably like, you know what? I'm not doing coke anymore. I'm a dad. You know that happens. But just now, until he becomes a dad, he's gonna be doing coke. He's gonna be doing coke at the Christmas party. You know, the job, New Year's party. Definitely at the bachelorette party. Everybody at that bachelorette party is doing coke. Now them brothers gonna be getting high. them brothers gonna be, you know, puff giving. Your white husbands and your white boyfriends is gonna be cutting up that coke on that coffee table in Vegas with your baby, their image saved as a screensaver on their phone. Oh God. Straight girls is difficult, but it is what it is. That's what we gotta do. That's what we don't ask no questions. We know. You know, just don't ask no questions. That's not even gonna ask him about the bachelorette party. Just bring him on in. Tell him to put his drawers in the washer. I don't want to see it. Just put the drawers in the washer. I don't want to see it. Connor, put him in there. Oh God. Let me clean this coke out of your freaking shirt. Welcome to marriage. Let me stop, Lord. Oh God, please let me have the husband that's not like any of this. Oh God. Oh, Rael. I think the older they get, they're more responsible. I don't think like they're, you know, they're getting high in somebody's house, not in somebody's apartment at this point. When they have their little poker games, they're getting high. And listen, some of them, you know what? Let's just go there. Some of them are having sex with each other. Listen, y'all think y'all married to straight men. A lot of y'all are married to undercover, you know, men. And a lot of y'all are married to bisexual men. You learn a lot. This is why you got to have gay men in your life. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. I done dodged a couple gay bullets. My friend was like, oh no, sweetie. I know you falling for him, but he's gay. And they've been right every time. Right every time. 7, Lily, yes, they do. All black men get high, unless he got like a respiratory problem. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling you, I was that girl. I was that girl. She's like, no, they get, all black men get high. Like, are you serious? All the black men in your home during Thanksgiving, they all go out in the backyard. You think they're just having man talk? They're just talking about, oh, these women. They're all getting high, from your granddaddy to your grandson. All get high together. Like that. As soon as they say, hey, I want to go for a walk, all the black men get up and walk out with them. You think they're sharing the cultural traditions? They're sharing weed, girl. Vivi said, I guess I'm going to have to put the must wipe as a requirement on my dating profile. I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions. You have to ask those hard questions. If those things bother you, I need a clean man. I need a clean man. And that's just not just in body, that's in home as well. We're not going to, I'm not going to sit here, make this meal. And then when it's all over, you pack up the dishes and you put them in the sink. Oh, where you going? Oh, you going to go? Oh, I'm cleaning up the kitchen by myself? Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to think about the dude I was dating before you. I'm just like, you know what? Hakeem would have never let me wash these dishes by myself. See what's happening? Mm-mm. So I'm asking questions. How are you clean? What do you think my role is going to be as your partner in life? Because I'm your partner. You can call me your wife. That stuff is cute, but don't call me that to put me in that role. You know what I mean? Call me that as an endearment. You know what I mean? Call me in front of your friends. So like, there go my wife. Shut up. Shut up. You know, let's be cute about it, but we're partners. 50-50, bro. And it might be, 70-40 when I'm carrying your seed. I'm not doing the same stuff I was doing if I got a human life in my body. And I'm not 15. So I know I'm not bouncing back the way I used to. Bruh. Ciao. Oh, he did heroin. Okay. Yeah. Woo. 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 Ah. Is it the fixer in her? I think it's the like nurturer and fixer in her. Heroin is, there are a lot of men who I don't know. I don't want to X him out because of that. You know what I mean? We don't know what his situation was. And again, he got hooked on it. Like that happens. He got hooked on it because he was probably taking those pills. Oh, he's 11 years sober. He's good. He's good. I-17 said, I told you he looked like he's seen some things. Yeah. But 11 years sober, listen, it's every day. Every day. Listen, I told you about my experience with my dad. Every day is work, right? But, oh, and he runs up, Miss Nandy said he runs a facility for addicts. Stop giving me tea on Zach. Stop giving me tea on Zach. He's not a good fit for Tay Tay. I'm going to just say that. Now, is he a good fit for an Italian woman from Jersey who owns a hair salon? Yes. And not just any part of Jersey, South Jersey, a Trenton, a Newark, New Jersey kind of white woman. Yes. Tasia. Mm-mm. Yeah, and why haven't we talked about that? I think that'd be very important as well to talk about his sobriety. Has he talked about it? Is it cut out? I don't know. That would be very interesting. Listen, that's what I'm talking about when I say I want diversity. I don't want all these cookie cutter farm boys. That's just not realistic. It's not realistic. unless you're from that area. Like if you want one specific viewer from a certain area, fine. But if you're opening this up to the world, you got to diversify. Give us somebody who's a former addict and who is redeeming his life and other people's lives by working with addicts as well. Give us, thank you for giving us a military man and Ben, but he barely talks about it. He barely, like, I would love to have that conversation and have him talk about his experience. Like, give us an entrepreneur from, I don't know, Maine. I don't know why I keep on going to Maine. Am I attracted to a Maine accent? Why am I keep on going there? Why am I keep on going there? Yes. Come on, Ebonics. Great question, Abigail. I'm going to, reiterate Abigail's question. Do y'all, and this, Abigail, I don't think this is how you talk, but I'm assuming. Do y'all actually, Abigail, I'm joking. Just know. Do y'all actually like Ben and Zach, or are y'all just saying that because you think they'll be top two? Thank you, Abigail. Yeah, answer that for me, please, because this Ben and Zach, the way y'all hyping them up, I'm like, are y'all being kind like Tay Tay, or do y'all really see something happening? Oh yeah, and what I was talking about, guys, I'm really joking when I say that all white men do coke and all black men get high. Not all. 99.9%. Enough. It's enough. It's enough. We're just like, oh, okay. So you did coke too? You too? Oh, okay. All right. So that's like, I didn't talk. It's 15 guys in the room. I've talked to all 15 of y'all, and 12 of y'all said y'all do coke. That's a good number. That's a good number for me to assume. For me to assume, I was thinking hard Kiwi. I really, really was. But then I was just like, I could see him doing very well with, Italian, Albanian, a woman from like New Jersey, South Jersey. I can see that. I can see that working perfectly for him. Not a white woman from like South Carolina, not a Southern Belle. That wouldn't work. Can I see him with a black woman? You know what? I can. I see him if he goes black, Nikki, getting too comfortable. If he does date or is in a relationship with a black woman, the only kind of black woman I can see him being in a relationship with is a black woman who's a supervisor at the DMV or like works for the parking authority. That's the only kind of sister I can see him working with. I can't see him working with a Tay Tay. I can't see him working with like a HBCU sister, but a sister, that went to like a state school and who's a supervisor at the DMV. That could work. That could work. Who's going to be the, wow. We have to think about the next Bachelor and the next Bachelorette. Because I don't, with Matt James, with his, I'm a wait to see, but I'll be very shocked if we get the Bachelorette from that season. Just from what I've seen thus far. Again, my opinion will change, but I'm not sure. Oh shoot, I gotta get out of here because I gotta watch Love at the Lockup. I'm trying to do so much better with my time, but I could talk to y'all all day, all day, all day. So y'all agree about Zach? Lord said Jersey gang. His accent is what I hear every day. That's why I probably think that he can definitely work with like an East Coast woman from who has seen some things. You know what I mean? Who like it's just like, oh, he was hooked on pills. Everybody in my neighborhood was too. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, a white girl from no, a white girl from Philly, a white girl from Philly. She would eat him up for points. No, Philly white women are different. Philly women are different in general. Like you just can't. Nah, Philly white girl will eat him up for points. A Philly sister that works for the parking authority, maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, Serenity said I agree, but not all. Not just from past experience, but from conversations with the homegirls who dated white boys. They all do. They all have done drugs. Men love the drugs. Men love the drugs. They love it. Like they just need something to get through the. Why do you need drugs? You're not a woman. You ain't never going to deal with what we deal with. Your life is perfect. You have none of the issues that we have to deal with. We should be getting high. We should be the ones puff giving or cutting up some coke in the ladies' breast. We should be getting high. You don't deal with not even 10% of what we deal with. But yeah, you don't want to need drugs to escape or just have fun. Okay. And don't let us get hooked on drugs. Oh my God. Child. Don't let us want to have a little party coke. You're doing. Excuse me. You just snorted up this entire shipment, Scarface. But I can't have a little bit of party coke. YouTube, I'm talking about soda. Please don't. Y'all done got me mad about Joe all over again. I can't believe she cut him and kept Ed. Oh, even if he's supposedly MAGA or not, I would like either Ivan or Brendan. One of them. I would want her to pick Brendan because I don't think that will. Real talk. I don't think that relationship will last, but she'll have fun. She'll have fun with him for the time being, but that'll probably be that will probably be an easy relationship for her to let go of, so that she can move into being a mogul. Caitlin Weaver, a producer from The Bachelor, was on Nick Val's podcast, said that there is Bachelorette petition from some of Matt's picks, Matt's girls. Okay. Oh yeah, I Am Austin Productions. I think they will go back to traveling. I don't know if it'll be for a while. I don't think that Matt's people, his season isn't traveling. I think we won't get a travel season from The Bachelor or Bachelorette till 2022, and that's lightly saying that because that could change as well. 2023, hopefully. 2022, possibly, but for right now, I'm not sure. Yeah, Abigail, we talked about Blake's orgasm. We talked about that in the review. I'm right there. Which one said back it up? Back it up. I'm trying to think of why would a man, while he's orgasm, tell a woman to back it up? Oh, is he talking about weird? Ah, right there, back it up. Ugh. That was really creepy. Oh, that was Kenny. Kenny wanted to back it up. Oh God. Bennett's orgasm was terrible. Yeah, Kenny was fun. Kenny was a fun character. I'm gonna miss him too, Sweet Vampy. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what? Ugh. Ugh. T, yeah, he does. Yeah, Miss Brown Sugar, I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, okay, that's what he's telling her to do. Ugh. Back it up. Elizabeth, I don't think any of them were good. I don't think any. They all sounded like they were being like stabbed. They all sounded like they were being assaulted. And I'm like, nobody sounded like, okay. You know what I mean? They're all just, no. Baba, oh, God, back it up. Ew, could you imagine Blake saying that to you? Oh, no, 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 back it up. I'm going to go home. It's, that's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to go. I got to talk about it. Hold on. Nelly said Ben just got a post from an account asking him to get his blue check, and he said no. He has BDE sometimes. Y'all love yourselves some Ben. See, I didn't see Abigail. I didn't see Becca's podcast. She needs a Kenny though. I would like a Kenny for her. Amaya, before, I hope she's changed, but Becca gives me that girl that I was talking about in the review, which is like, oh my goodness, that's how my boyfriend feels, but I don't feel that way. You're laying down with him. You're building a life with him. You think that way. Even if you want to tell the world you don't, you think just like him, because why would you be in such an intimate relationship with somebody who has such sick views? Girl, bye. Hopefully she's learned and she's, but who knows? I laughed at that too, Caitlin. Caitlin said when Easy said that Blake has some demons and needs to go to church, I lost it. Me too. You know what? I'm starting to like Easy. Not for Tasia, but I want to. He's been fun, so I would like to see more of him. Can you believe she cut Chasen? Chasen did all of that and didn't last another episode. Ciao. Miss Brown Sugar said I wanted to hear more of the guys, even though it was cringy. Also, to get some mental pictures. I did too, not for mental pictures, but it was just funny. It was it just lightened up the show. Kiwi said they couldn't even give a whimper, went straight to guttural. It's just back it up. No, no. Yeah. Sending you good vibes too, Amaya. I missed the conversation, but whatever it is, I trust L. So I'm sending you good vibes too, my love. Sweet Vampy, I don't think that Claire and Dell are going to make it. I don't. I always have felt like he was not. And maybe if they had a full season, he may have been. I just don't feel like he was where Claire was at. And I just don't think a relationship that starts out like that can last. I don't get you guys in Ben. I don't see it. I'm still waiting to see it. Like I was looking at him when he took Tasia to the side to talk to her, and he had on like these big oversized like cargo pants with a suit jacket. It was just real ill-fitting, big and tall. He's like, oh, stop. I just had to look at you one last time. Y'all are not getting aroused for Ben. Stop lying. Stop lying. Oh no, sweet baby, don't worry about it. Ask away. Ben has shoulders. Oh, is he? See, I don't know about these people. See, I don't follow any of these people, so I don't know about their political beliefs or anything. Ben got shoulders. Ben got arms. Now y'all are harassing me. Now, Ben is so hot on Instagram. What's his Instagram? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh no, which Chasen's a sponsored post, Lauren? Let me just look at this man's Instagram because y'all drooling over this man and I don't see it. Don't worry, Priscilla. I'm gonna put it up. Those ill-fitting cargo pants, they were not cute. Baba, let's go, Baba. Oh God, y'all don't like Kenny either. I can't. Kenny seemed like he got a little drug addiction in his past too. Like he's doing something. He's doing something because he's looking a little. He says, "Look, something is going on." Oh my gosh, I forgot about them easy allegations. What's Ben's Instagram? Let me get to chasing because I mean, there's only one chasing. Like not everybody has that name. So chasing. What's his sponsored post that you guys are talking about? I see him trying to still get the bachelor position. Still trying to work on that. Did he delete it? Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is what Chasen looked like as a senior in high school. Don't he look a little ethnic? He looked like, you know who he looks like? He looks like It's Pat from SNL. Remember that It's Pat character? Chasen. Wow. Wow. I didn't see any sponsored posts from him. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm looking at some pictures of him and his boys. Hold on. Hold on. Who's this one? Who's this one, Chasen? Who's this one? Who's this one? You little San Diego boys. Yeah, I didn't see no sponsored post for him. Let me try. Who were we just talking about? Ben. Let me see if it just comes up for him. I don't think it's gonna come up. Yeah, no. Yeah, y'all gotta give me his name. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh my god. Chasen and Tay Tay just didn't have any chemistry. Yes, I'm actually about to get off so I can do Love After Lockup. I'm going to do that at 5. So I'm actually about to get off. I'm going to have myself some macaroni and cheese while watching Love After Lockup. I didn't, guys, I'm telling you, yesterday, I just so exhausted. I realized why, you know what I mean? Like I didn't have a lot of sleep for like the last 3 days. And I just laid down and I was gone. Gone. Abigail said, yes, Clear should have gone the whole season. At least fake it a little and give Dell some more time. He was put on the spot. I feel like if she waited, she would have probably seen a side to Dell that she didn't like. But that's just me. But I also feel like I know Claire said she wasn't talking to Dell, but you were so into him as soon as you saw him. Something had to have happened. I can't believe you're in a bin like this. He looked like It's Pat. He definitely glowed up. He was a senior in high school. Oh, Tiffany, are you giving me Ben's name? Beed Smith. Is that it? Bevee. Oh, E. Smith. He got to change his name if this is his name. No, that's not him. Am I spelling it wrong? Y'all love Ben. This is so weird to me. Ben. Okay, Ben. Ben VE. He got to change this name. This is him. This is the man that y'all drooling over. Okay. This your king? This your king? I'm trying to find. Oh, this is this what got y'all? This is what made y'all fall in love? Oh, this is what got y'all. Y'all horny. Y'all horny. Get out the house. Get out the house. Had this not been on here, y'all would not be going crazy over this dude. Stop it. Stop it. This is like, can we, let's just talk. Like, come on. This is not top tier Caucasian, man. Like, come, the way y'all going up in my comment section, like, stop, guys. 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 The white community has produced better. Stop it. Stop it. Is he sweet? He's fun. Yes, he's a fun guy with great hair. But the way y'all going up for him, Oh, he's that guy. He's that guy. What is it called? He's that guy that farts in the sheets and then covers you and hot boxes you or whatever that mess is called. This is him. I'm trying. I'm looking. This your king. This your king. The way y'all going crazy for this dude, y'all sent me to his Instagram. Y'all did this. Y'all said, Nikki, you gotta check his Instagram. Oh my God, Nikki, check Ben's Instagram. I'm checking his Instagram. And I'm scrolling. Y'all see me scrolling. What am I missing? What am I missing? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all not gonna do me. Y'all not gonna do me like that. Mm-mm. 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 No, it looked like chasing as a kid, but like in ethnic, um, ambiguous. He looked ambiguous in ethnicity and sexuality. It's Pat. It's Pat. I did listen from looking at Chasing today. I did not expect for him to look like It's Pat as a teenager. I didn't, especially at 18. That was him at 18. Whoo! Oh, I-17 called it. Said, "LOL, she ain't going like Ben's Instagram, y'all." Y'all knew It's Pat or Stewart. I can't stand y'all. Ben looks more like Stewart. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. I don't know. Yes, I love him. What is it about him? Oh gosh, it's been giving you work husband tease. I think this is your work husband. That's what it is. This is your work husband. Now it makes sense. He's your work husband. He is your work husband. He is that white work husband that when you get in for work, he's the one that stops by and says, hey, Keisha, I'm gonna just real quick pop by and get something from like Starbucks. You want anything? Oh, cool. French vanilla frappuccino. I got it. No, don't worry about it, Quiche. I got you. That's what it is. That's that white work husband who got two more. You got two more happy hours before the next thing you know, you and him at the Best Western doing Labada, the forbidden dance. That's what it is. That's your white work husband. I see it now. I see it now. I get it. Because I'm like, what is it about him? What is it about him? It's your white work husband. The one you fall for when y'all work at the call center together. That's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, Keish, I'm just going by a walk to Wendy's. I know you like the 4 for $4. Do you want me to like get you something? No, it's cool. I got it. It's on me. And you sitting there at your desk. He better stop it. You keep on playing with me, girl. That's your work husband. You are exposed. I have exposed you. That's what it is. He's your work husband. I understand now. I understand now. That's your work husband. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. That's your work. That's not your king. That's your work husband. Mm-hmm. Ben is everything. He is so funny. Yep. Yep. Because he brings you Starbucks every morning. You'll never have to pay. He the only one who remember your birthday. Get you that special cupcake from Whole Foods, not just the regular market, from Whole Foods, because he knows that you're watching your gluten. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I see what this is. I see what my heart. That's my king. We love him. No regrets. You are fantasizing about him as your work husband. That's what it is. Kenny was your king, sweet vampy? Okay. We can agree to disagree. Oh. Brittany A said, LOL, stop, Nikki. This is it's his personality for me. Kimberly, I'm not drinking. Regular. Dee Wallace. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is not top tier Caucasian. Regular. This is very regular. Very call center. Very retail. That very Abercrombie and Fitch retail. Or sometimes Old Navy. That's what y'all doing. You're working too many shifts with your work husband. Especially when they get to the holiday sales, a little Black Friday, all of a sudden y'all doing overnight shifts and you got to catch the bus. And he's just like, oh, I'm not going to let you. Quiche, I'm not going to let you catch the bus. I'm totally going to take you home. No, it's okay. I don't want you to drive all the way out to North Philly. No, Quiche, it's fine. I live in Ben Salem, but it's okay. The traffic is not that crazy. Not at this time, Quiche. Next thing you know, you're in this car and y'all talking about your favorite songs. And y'all like, oh my goodness, Biggie is the greatest rapper of all times. And you, Keisha, really? I love Biggie. You like Biggie since when? Oh my God, Ben. I see you. Ha! I see you. I ain't get it before, but I see you. I see you. NTR gave you girl a super chat. She said, great. NTR, great value. Shamar Moore didn't get any airtime. Do not do that to Big Little Fizz. Oh, God. Thank you for the super chat, NTR. I got to get off of here with y'all. Great value, Shamar Moore. Y'all be thinking it's me. It's y'all. It is y'all. Y'all got to get out the house. Y'all watch. Y'all be on that Instagram watching them CrossFit videos, just getting all aroused and crazy. Stop it, y'all. So, y'all, this is what y'all like from Ben. From here to right here. Y'all imagining the wee. But this right here, this is what got y'all hot and bothered. Because y'all thinking about laying up on that, on a fireplace, watching Christmas movies on Netflix. That's what y'all doing. Get out the house. Get out. Oh, wait, we got to get back in. Never mind. Walk around the block or something. But don't come here and lie to me. But Ben, I see what you're doing. Oh my God, Nelly, he's your screensaver. Some of y'all about to get pregnant by your work husband. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all playing a dangerous game. Y'all playing do not go out to happy hour at Chili's with him. You're going to get caught up. You're going to get caught up. Scope says the pandemic is going on too long. Oh, Kimberly said we in shackles. Child, take him off so you can dance. Amaya, Ben is funny though. So I probably go crazy because I'm attracted to Goofy. He your work husband. Amaya, you're gonna get caught up. Don't accept another Starbucks from that man. Don't you do it. Oh, he's gonna give you a Christmas gift. Oh, he's gonna give you, even though he's not your Pollyanna, he gonna give you a Christmas gift. Just a $60, gift card to Nordstrom's. That's That no, it's just a little something. It's a little Amaya. No, I know. I just, I feel like a girl like you should, be able to have fun at Nordstrom's. Do what you need to do. I mean, I would have did Bloomingdale's, but that's like, it's like girlfriend status. You single? There you go. There you go. Then what? Boy, you better stop playing with me. Now he in your mind. Now you on his Instagram watching his CrossFit videos. Y'all in trouble. You in trouble, Amaya. You in trouble. Kimberly said we've been locked up way too long. Oh, no time soon, Miss Brown Sugar. You win it with him for life. Dude, bro, that's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Renee. He's a total dude, bro. I'm making a funny face, so I'm funny. Oh, dude, my keto farts are so strong. Hell, that's where it is. And y'all just burning up your arms to get it. Just burning. Third degree burns all over your damn body for reaching for this bar. Regular, degular. Yes, Dee Dee Rollins, where are you from? I-17 said, Nikki, let us have our Caucasian king. You can have him. Now that I know what he is to you, I respect it. I respect it. I get it. I get it. Already said I told you not to look. Oh my God, King Smith. Oh, y'all are lost. Oh, some of y'all about to get pregnant by your work husband. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and we are not gonna judge. You can come here. You can come here and let us know in the comment sections. Listen, I wasn't listening. You know what I mean? I got caught up at the Christmas party. I got caught up. Now I'm pregnant with twins. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Come on, Coco. Let's tell him. Let's tell him. No shade, but the white community has produced better. They have produced better. Now, if he was, like Coco said, he was a Paul Walker, I'd be like, oh, Tay, the show was over. The show was over. Y'all giving me regular, degular Ben. Stop. He's nice. I think Ben is nice and funny. Lauren, I read that. This is so embarrassing. I read it in that voice. Oh, God. Oh, my. Tiffany. Oh, don't do that, Tiffany. Ivan's hair is not sprayed on. Y'all think Ivan got sprayed on hair? Oh, God, not my Ivan. I do want to see what his hair looks like, though. I feel like Ivan definitely wears like a wave cap, but I don't think he puts the right product in for his waves to stick. It's like a straight comb over. Ivan, what is your natural hair like? I would love to see his hair. I love you, Donna. See, and everything that I said about Ben, y'all always come back with, oh, his body. That's what it is. Y'all want to lay up on that thing. Zora S. Regular degular equals fine in the pandemic. Yes, he is, BB. Ben is keto parts personified. I think he's cute. I think he's a fun guy. It's the way y'all going up. The way y'all going up. Not when, who I'm about to say, Chris Pine exists. You know what? Let me just look. Let me just, cause y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me get y'all. Let me, cause y'all lost. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I typed in fine white man. Look who came up. What the hell is this? Why does this Caucasian king have dreadlocks? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Why do they all have box braids? Never mind. Don't look that up. Look that up. Don't. Tut, 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 tut. Are you are you freaking kidding me? This is what the Caucasian community can do when they feel like it. When they want to put in the work, this is what they can give us. Y'all salivating over Ben. Not when they can produce this. Are you crazy? Crazy. This deserves all the salivation. All of it. This deserves getting dragged by black men. I'll take it. Say what you want about me, Hakeem. I'm in love with Paul. Child. Now, if Ben was a Paul Walker, I'd be right there with y'all. But this is very regular. This is very Old Navy. This is very Old Navy. Why are you going for Old Navy when you know you can get Balenciaga? Well, you know, if all you got to do is look, you can find it. No, I'm not. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not. Okay, Tiffany. See, we at war. Me and Tiffany are at war. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't even know it. No, VV, we can't. We can't go into Captain America. We cannot do it. We cannot do it. We won't. L Boogie is not in this one, so we will stay away from that because you know where we will end up. And no, we can't. We can't. We are no, Hannah. We are keeping Cap out of this one. Let me back out because I feel like you're trying to take me there. Oh, Paul Walker. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, Scope. We're not doing it. We are not. No, Donna. No. Ben is Outback Steakhouse fine. Chelsea, log off. Log off. Because the fact that I can see it, you will definitely see him at Outback either serving or as the bartender. He is an Outback bartender. That's what it is. No, Kimberly, we're not doing it. No, Kimberly. I'm leaving Cap out of this one. I'm leaving Cap out of this. Oh, Amaya, you've never been to Outback? You've never, child? Better change your life. You better get yourself a chicken Caesar salad and them kookaburra wings, baby. And them refills, baby. Theo James. Who is Theo James? The fact that we are on Fine White Men. Oh my God. Dad, don't watch this one. Who is Theo James? Oh, he's cute. Isn't he married to like Claire Danes? Who is his wife? Oh, Ruth Kearney. I was wrong. I was wrong about Ruth Kearney. Oh, he's cute. He's, you know, who I thought was really cute. I do not know his name, but he was in that Guy Ritchie movie, Rock and Roller. Is that what it is? Rock. He was the lead. He was really cute. I don't know what happened to him. I thought he was going to like blow up. He probably blew up in the UK, but not over here. You know what? Caucasian men from the UK, they breed them well over there. Well over there. UK, is it UK and Australia? I think, are white men from Australia fine, or are we attracted to the fact that they're descendants of criminals? Are they fine or are they just gangster? What is it? What is it? Because I feel like, I'm like, am I like, are you cute or are you just rough? Chris Como. I'll give y'all that. I'll give Tom Hardy. Yes. Yeah. Them overseas ones. Nice. Nice. Some of them get a little too pretty though. Some of them a little too pretty. Too much tanning, too much Botox, too much. I like a man to take care of himself, but you gotta learn when to stop. They all try to look like Johnny Bravo. It's a certain sect, a UK white man that try to look like Johnny Bravo. It's weird. It's really, really weird. No, Theo's cute. I see him, but I'm just like, okay. Again, listen, if come on, y'all. If we crossing cultural lines, we got to go for the top. We cannot settle for the old Navy. We cannot settle. We got to go straight to the top. Tom Hardy, straight to the top. Although he had a little thought phase on MySpace. Did y'all see his MySpace pictures? I was like, Tom, who are these pictures for? Why are you tooted? He's still fine though. He's a great actor. A great actor. I'll still take Ben. Nelly, we're gonna pray for you. We're going to talk about Paul Walker, Theo James, white men from Australia, and Chris Cuomo. And you still gonna take Ben. Nelly, what's your work husband's name? Let's just get to that. What is his name? Connor? Adam? Dave? Dick? How you get Robert out of Dick? Where does that come from? Like, how is your nickname Dick when your name is Robert? Why is it not Rob? Or Bert? Weird. Oh, the governor. No, I like the governor. That's a little too rough for me. That's like, it's just like, what, the bodies are buried. That's the, I like a little rough, but I like a church boy kind of rough thing. Chris Cuomo is fine. That's just right up there. It's just like, that some people in your family have done criminal activity, but you haven't done it. You know about it, but you're, not like them. That governor, New York got the perfect governor for New York. Like, he gangster. I just know it. The way he talks to them people, stay in a house. There's no other. We're not going to go back and forth with it. I'm like, you are the governor. Why are you squaring up to a news reporter? Like, what is happening here? Toby Keeble. Toby, yes, that's his name. Oh, he is so cute. So cute. I thought he was going to blow up after Rock and Roller. Is that Toby Keeble? Cabell. Yes, he's so cute, guys. Because he has like dimples right here. Normally the dimples are here, but he has them right. He's so cute. You know what I think? Yeah, he gives me working class. Y'all know I love a working class man. Y'all know I love me something working class. I told y'all we would end up somewhere we would never started. We never started. Who knew that Ben would take us there? Tiffany, I am not. It is going to be Ivan. It is going to be Ivan. Watch it be somebody like Ed and throw us all off. We'd be like, Ed? She picked Ed? Sean O'Pry. My Google history is gonna look mad thirsty. Sean Opry. Is he dead? Oh my gosh, no, he's alive. This picture looks so old school. Oh, he's American. Let me stop being so shady. I love American boys. We gotta get some. Oh, Pride. He looks very like 1950s hot. Oh no, he's very handsome, but this is he gives me 1950s. I'm like, pre-civil rights face. I can't do it. Terrence Howard, Sweet Vampy. But I'm not gonna lie, Terrence Howard in The Best Man, when he flipped that guitar back, I don't know what's going on with him now, though. I don't know. Dick is for Richard. Still, how you get Dick out of Richard? Okay. When it came out, I realized. But it don't make sense. It don't make sense. King Ben. Donna, y'all are not gonna Gia A said the accent confuses people. UK men ain't that hot. It's lies. Yes, they are. They are hot. Oh, now DeMarco, he's so beautiful. I think something is up with him though. Let me, because let's just talk, I got to get out of here. Y'all, I could talk to y'all all day, but I can't. And can't. Now DeMarco is not white. Something is going on. I think, is he Indian? Y'all keep on saying he white, but listen, I have still, listen, if you are, my bad, I'm gonna be a better host. I'm gonna be a better host. I have talked to y'all way longer than I intended to. I have to now get prepared for Love at the Lockup. I haven't eaten anything. I gotta eat. So listen, if you're here for Love at the Lockup, I'm gonna move it. I'm not gonna move it that long, like 15 minutes, so I can get something to eat and watch the episode and then come back and do the review. Let me get off of here. I've missed you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, he's Greek. What is his brother then? His twin brother? That's another conversation. Spicy white. I love y'all. Now I can see Greek. I can see Greek, but they keep on saying he's just American. They don't give me nothing else. Anyway, I gotta go. Abide King. Yes, he is. And we love him. And I demand an apology for Ben. It's not happening, Tiffany. It's not happening. But listen, when you come up pregnant by your work husband, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you, but I'm telling you, you're manifesting a pregnancy from your work husband. You better be careful. You better be careful. A lot of y'all gonna get knocked up by that work husband. And this time next year, you're gonna be saying, oh my goodness, I would love to stay on the live, but my twins from my work husband, they won't go to bed. So so I gotta go. Don't say I ain't warn you. Don't say I didn't. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyway, let me get out of here. I'm gonna move Love at the Lockup a little bit because I gotta eat. I gotta eat, and I gotta actually watch this episode all the way through without falling asleep. So anyway, I will see you guys at like either 5:15, 5:30. I'll let you know as soon as I do, probably 5:30, because I gotta put the timestamps in this video. So I'm gonna move it to 5:30 so I could just have enough time. I love you guys. I missed you, obviously, because I have been on here forever. I will see you all soon for Love at the Lockup or something else on Sunday, probably, 90 Day Fiance. Whatever it is, I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Thank you for spending your time with me. Happy holidays. Bye. Paul Walker. If they can give you Paul Walker, you wait for a Paul Walker. Don't you dare stop for a Ben. Do better. Do better.